Okay, it says it's working. Yep. Okay, we're live. Just wanted to I just wanted to check on my end. It wasn't working so good. Yes, Sega. Hi. Hi everyone. Um all right, that's excellent. That's fantastic. Glad to see everyone here. Hello. Hello all of you. Okay, so I'm going to be posting the link to the story in the chat. Give me a sec here. Thank you for all the very nice comments. Here is a link, Google Docs link to the story, and I will also be posting a link to the Google Hangout. I'll just give it a couple minutes so that we can all just chill out here. When was the remake made? It was sometime earlier this year. Yes, Sonic.exe. Yes. Link's broken? That doesn't sound right. Let me see. Unable to open this file at this time. What the hell? Oh, you just remove the... If you remove the edit from the end of the link, it should work. Hang on. Let me try this again. Okay, try that one. Does this work? No, that doesn't work. What the fuck? Need to share the Google Drive to everyone. Share. Okay. Copy link. This should work. If that doesn't work, I'm gonna be pissed. Okay. Alright, we're all good now then. Okay. Now I'm going to be posting a link to the Google Hangout. So everyone who wants to read the story... yeah, we're going to take a couple minutes just to, like, answer some questions here. Let's just, like, not start off immediately. I would like to end this stream by around 4 my time. So I don't want this to be, like, the longest stream ever or anything. Why Sega? Oh, because I've got some footage of the original Sonic the Hedgehog game just to have on in the background. And I just paused it on the first frame. Post the hangout? Okay. Alright, I will post the hangout now. Just give me a second. Alright, this should work. Does the fact that he remade it make you want to kill yourself? A little bit. A little bit. Okay. Is this one any better than the first two? I don't know. I'm going in completely blind. From what I've skimmed of it, it seems to be like a combo of the first two. Can't get in the Hangouts call. Why the hell won't it work? That's super weird. Skype instead? Yeah. Okay, let's just do Skype instead. This Google Hangout thing isn't working. Give me a sec here. This has got off to a rollicking good start. Yes, I got the kill yourself gag in Godzilla from Bo Burnham. Welcome to Fish's first live stream, where none of the links work. Discord. Discord could work, actually. That would work a lot better, because then you guys don't have to add me. Yeah, Discord, let's do Discord. as soon as Skype stops fucking with me. No. Just no, Skype. Let me reopen Discord. I had it closed because I didn't want it lagging anything, but you know, here we are in the future. Just close out of this. So many notifications. Let's see how we're gonna work this. Okay, I guess you just want to, add me on Discord, probably? No, you're not too late, we're just getting started. Jay, thank you for the $20 fucking, by the way. Group chat. Not sure how to do that. I think I need to, like, add you guys. So, give me a sec here. To, like, I need to send you my username, right? Just make a server? Alright. Works for me. Create a server. There we go. Create. Okay. This should work. Here's hoping. Set this link to never expire. Perfect. Okay. There we go. Tell me if it works. Is a fish on a stick not a... I know, look, when... that's what I wanted my artist to draw when I got him to draw it for me. I'm sorry. I say my artist, but I haven't even talked to him in a while. Doesn't seem to work the way I expected. I did literally just create this. Is it not working? Why do none of the links work? It can't seem to do it. Really? God fucking damn it. This is what I get for goddamn voice channel, channel name, breeding. I don't know. Okay, someone joined. There we go. Now people are joining. Can you... Yeah, 3 or so are online. Post my Discord handle. Okay, is this working for you guys? Oh, I hear audio.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello. Hello, John. Okay.
Yep.
Alright, excellent.
Can you guys hear me?
Hello. Yes. Okay, that is somewhat loud on my end. See if I can lower that a smidge.
Here. Fish, I love your videos.
Well, thank you. Thank you for that.
Good afternoon.
Hello.
For you, I guess.
Probably
It's
mute the
evening for
stream,
me,
it's
but
gonna
whatever.
Give me a fucking headache.
Alright, so I'll just post...
Oh, the Discord is kind of laggy, so I'm gonna have to turn down the
the stream.
turn down the stream volume so it doesn't lag.
Okay. I have to keep track of so many things.
Oh, goodness.
Let me... Yeah.
Yeah, I would just recommend to turn down the stream volume all the way, so it's like...
Okay, I'll post the Discord link in the chat again so that people can join.
Probably just pause the stream too. I mean, it's not like there's.
Oh, there's gonna be some Sonic stuff in the background if you want to watch.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Never mind. No.
Yeah.
Until then, I'm just gonna softly sing some All-Star. No, wrong note.
Why the hell is it just sending me to Discord starting page? I don't know. Do you have a Discord account?
For some reason, the direct link isn't working. It's either copy and paste it and go into the app and then do instant invite.
Yeah, Real Memo might want to join the general chat. Because, yeah, we're not actually doing the reading in the reading chat. I might have to delete this. Delete channel, yeah. Because we're not... Okay. Fish, it doesn't open in the app. That is super weird.
Mine opens in the app. Just gotta.
I'm in the app right now.
That is... I have no idea what's going on for like half the people in the chat then.
Does it work on Windows or PC?
Just take the link, open up your app, and
There
then
is a
click add
desktop
server,
app.
and then just control paste.
Just post your Discord handle, please. Okay, give me a sec here. There. That should be it. It better be. Okay. Just everyone in the chat, let me know if the audio is too loud or too unbalanced or anything like that.
Yeah, people seem to be getting in.
Okay.
For me, but I've got like 8 things running at once, so.
Yeah, I've got a lot of things to keep track of here.
If you're running the stream, it's a little disorienting, but
Yeah.
overall it's okay. It's just
Yeah.
YouTube's fault, I guess.
YouTube sucks.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
What
Turn
the
off
fuck
the voice
was that?
changer if you have it.
Are you doing okay there? Oh, it's Dr. Bleed.
Oh my fuck.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh god, what?
Please, please
What
don't.
is that?
Oh my
This is
god.
what hell is like.
This is exactly what hell is like. Holy shit, dude. Oh my god. This is...
I wish you could have
What a
50
shit
minutes.
show!
Now,
No, please
I wouldn't
stop
have it
that.
any other way.
I have a voice changer like that, but it's not that bad. It's.
If you're gonna keep that up, I may have to mute you.
I'm sorry.
No,
better robot.
Dr. Bleed, stop, please.
Somebody's asking for a mute.
Okay, I'm
Rip.
This is just instantly going to shit.
This is the best time ever.
This is the worst stream so
Horrible
far.
time to be alive.
Wow. Any
I
social...
think someone from B accidentally walked in.
Seriously can't join the... I don't know what to
Just
tell you.
stroll on in.
I don't know what to
Did
tell
it-
like
am I-
half the people in the chat who cannot join the stream. Okay, it says...
Get fucked.
Did I get my mic fixed?
Yes! Thank God, it's better now.
Sorry, I sounded like a gay alien for a second there.
Sound like a gay alien.
Oof.
The homosexular.
I am so sorry.
Maybe
That
you
was
should
embarrassing.
Fish. You should probably change the title of the streams that people who join in late know what to do.
Oh my God.
End it.
Just laughing because I had a weird voice, but it turned out my mic was fucked.
Okay, I think we're...
Probably get a new mic. Stop buying from Walmart.
It's fine, you just have to unplug it and replug it.
Okay, I think,
Oh Jesus, what is that in general chat?
that's Best Girl.
Anime girl.
That's
No, Monica. Only
good.
Monica.
that's Best
Too
Doki.
many super male vitalities.
That game fucked me up, man.
Well, you didn't like it. Anyways, I think we have enough people that we're good to actually start the reading. I'll just post it again in the Discord chat for everyone here.
Oh, what's so fucking nuts? I wrote my own Sonic.exe remake.
Why would you do
By
such a
Sir
thing?
JC the Hyena 231.
Yes.
Can we just point
The
out that
Fur
it's
Affinity page.
Okay, can we just point out that it's 68 pages long?
Oh yes,
I don't
we're gonna
know.
be here a while. I hope you
Oh, no.
guys are ready.
I should have bought more booze
God.
yesterday.
Christ!
How much autism can
I'm
be
too
wrote
young to
down on
drink.
one piece
I
of
was
paper?
gonna say, like, can we get through the
Suicide is
entire stream
painless.
without calling him autistic? But I guess we've already
God.
fucked that up.
We haven't started yet.
Wow,
so
what a
it's
ride.
It's
No.
YouTube. What are you gonna
Yeah,
expect?
take a shot every time someone calls him autistic.
Oh god, hang on,
I
I'll need to
made
get.
I'd
was
be
like
dead
a
within the first 5
page
minutes.
long.
Okay, to be
Excuse
fair,
me a
he
second
kind of
while I
brought this
grab
on
something
himself
to
by
drink.
calling himself JC the Hyena.
Yeah.
10 out of 10 would end
This is
it.
depressing.
JC was
Just
the
like
one
my
that
life.
wrote.
Can I show my
JC was
book
the
in
one that
here?
wrote round 2, right?
Yeah,
I'm the
Yes,
original.
round 1 and 2.
suicide is
Alright.
painless.
How
It
about we have
brings on
each one
many
of us
changes.
read a single page, and it would just be amazing.
That sounds like a horrible idea.
It's a great
Hey,
idea. No.
That's the best idea I've heard all day.
Yeah.
That's probably the worst idea I've ever heard. So let's go for it.
Yes.
Oh no.
Who's first?
I'll go
the fish
first.
man.
I'll go first. Fish goes first. Yeah.
obviously.
Did Fish
Oh,
just die?
Rip fish.
Yes, he's dead.
The cancer killed him.
We haven't even started,
Alrighty,
and
we
he's
haven't
already
even
dead.
gotten to the first.
This is gonna.
I haven't
be a
even
bad
read the
one.
first line.
JC the Hyena versus Christian. Who would win? Oh god.
Christian
battle.
is a god-level sorcerer, so he would win.
Christian
like-
would bring his mace.
JC the
I thought-
Hyena is nowhere even close to the level of Christian.
This is already
He'd
15
lose
minutes long, and
instantly.
we haven't even gotten to the first one.
Okay. I'm
Now,
back.
if you're a Sammy Classic Sonic fan versus Christian, that's a different story.
How much shit
That's
posting
real
did I miss?
competition.
Fish, should each one of us read a separate page?
Sammy, the classic Sonic fan, was just faking it the whole time.
We're
Was,
all
but that
gonna
doesn't mean
read
he's
one,
any less powerful.
one
Uh,
page
not
at a
much.
time, and you're gonna decide who goes.
Consequences.
Yeah, Sammy was a troll, but Christian,
He's the real
he's
shit.
genuine.
Yeah, I think we
Christian's
should.
just nuts.
I think as far as dividing the reading goes, we should each get through maybe a page, or at least like I'll do the intro
How-
here, and then someone else will do that first paragraph, and then the next
I'll-
page, and something like that.
Alright, how about
Yeah,
just to make it easy, everybody reads one page, because then we'll get confused as shit.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
I can't
Should we
wait to
go in
die.
alphabeutical
Alright.
order?
Fish
What's
starts
Sammy
off.
doing now? He's doing
Fish,
politics
and then we
stuff.
go to Daddy, Doctor, Ed, Jay, Lisa, Lady, Shadow, and then me.
Alright, that sounds alright.
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 Okay.
So Fish, you
Okay.
start us off.
Okay. Sonic.exe, the remake,
Welcome, Brightside.
by Sir JC the Hyena, 231. Why does mankind exist? A question that has...
What a way to start a
What a way to
Sonic.
start off a Sonic the Hedgehog creepypasta.
Yeah, it really makes you contemplate life.
A question...
I think.
It re-
I
it
think
really makes you think.
This is why. To make shitty Sonic creepypastas.
Exact.
I
Fish,
think,
Fish,
I
you,
think that's what JC the Hyena's mother said when she first laid eyes on him. What if-
Fish,
He's
can
a
you
fan.
like
Read this.
project your screen onto the stream or something like that, or
Oh yeah, I should... Oh gosh, I should do something about that.
Yeah, but then it's like 15 seconds behind and shit. Just
I don't think it'll be worth it.
I think we just have to keep track of where we
I
all
guess
are.
you're right.
No, it's better if everybody else listening just goes into this blind.
I should...
There's 8 people talking. I don't know what to do.
I've been trying to read the
Alright,
second goddamn
Fish.
sentence for like 10 minutes now.
yeah, Fish. Just
Oh,
read
no,
the
I'm gonna
second
be here.
paragraph.
I'm just trying to read here. This may have been a mistake. Anyways, a question that has
Fish,
been...
just read the second paragraph. It's-
Motherfucker, I'm
it's just all this
trying!
shit. I'm sorry.
Stop interrupting.
Who's more autistic, JC the Hyena or this chat?
Probably the
Anyways,
Ugh.
a question... Can I keep going? That has been a most frustrating topic among members of the human race since its beginning long ago. And every man, woman, and child has had their own unique answer. To the religious, They thought God had created mankind in his image. To the scientific, humanity is naturally superior in the ongoing race of evolution and survival. Not
Okay,
you.
Fish, pretty quick. Can you please post a Discord link? Someone's asking for it and no one else can post links.
Okay.
I could.
No, not in chat.
I don't know. It's weird for me. It yells at me when I try to post links.
There's the Discord link. Cause what we need is more people in here. Anyways.
Yeah, definitely.
I think we're good where we are. Just close the stream.
To the average everyday individual, the human exists for no other reason except just because. Like, the average everyday person doesn't
Valid.
fall into either of those previous two categories. Humans are truly an interesting creature. Thousands of years ago, before the dawn of man as we knew him, we figured out how to make wonders of art, and how to hurt another with a weapon. Thousands of years later from now, we'll have mastered interstellar travel, and we'll have extended our existence across the stars, maybe even beyond. And yet, we still have shit like this. We have a lot of flaws in spite of our apparent brilliance.
We have a lot of flaws like JC the hyena.
For many centuries, we've
Well,
prayed.
Jesus Christ.
A lot of mental flaws.
For many centuries, we've prayed to an invisible deity. We've hated and raged against each other for reasons big and small. We've expressed absolute happiness and sorrow. We cowered in irrational fear, and every action we've ever made spawned from some kind of innate desire within all of us. Okay.
Alright. Who goes? Bright side.
Brett said.
We can barely hear you, so speak up.
Brett said just talk for a bit.
Alright. Hold on, let me find my place.
Said he.
It's
It's
yet
just
it,
the next page, don't
the
worry.
second page, second line.
Yet in spite of us, in spite of all this, we still exist. That's what you said.
In spite of us.
Working right, I don't think. His mic isn't working.
You can't hear me?
Oh, I can hear you.
Hello.
Get inside of this. We still exist.
I'm not sure which one of you's bright side.
I'm right side.
So read it.
Alright. Yet in spite of this, we still exist. We are still human. But then there comes another question. One that's also frustrating topic among humans. Are we alone?
No,
Probably.
there's also hedgehogs in our universe.
Is there life outside our world? If so, what are they like?
No,
How
you gotta
do they live?
you gotta read it like
More
what are
importantly,
they
think
like?
of us. I mean,
Just a bunch of degenerate furries.
yeah.
Just a bunch of soy boys.
Maybe
Christ.
Soy boys.
isn't why we
Amazing.
exist. Maybe they want to educate and guide
Playing,
us to
yeah,
a
that-
bright future. Maybe they want to destroy us, see us as a threat. They don't care much for us, see us like insects, and don't pay us any
Or
mind.
hedgehogs.
Or maybe they want us XD. Maybe there's someone.
Sounds a bit rude.
Stupid Sonic bonus level where you gotta
Sounds
get
a
the
bit
chaos
like
symbol.
fun.
Sonic the Hedgehog and Alien
Or
now.
maybe something wants us.
Oh
Maybe
gosh.
there's someone.
Sonic
out
in this
there
little Let's Play fucking sucks at it. You're just
Out
bouncing
there
around doing
right
no
now.
fucking nothing, you faggot.
Alright, shut the fuck up and let him read.
desiring us like a child
Alright,
at
sir.
a toy store. That's actually legit creepy. Maybe they think the reason we exist is cause so they could own us. The fuck? This is the story of such forces existing outside our
Now
world.
this is the
And
story
they
all
darkness-
about how.
Stop.
And nameless darkness, faceless evil, named JC the hyena, hungers for awful creepypastas. As you read the first chapter of our saga, I guess this is gonna be the Sonic.exe cinematic universe.
It's like a novel.
The world.
Maybe I should print this as a book and just put it in my school
Crazy
library.
Do it.
Oh
Follow
no.
the video, the adventures of a single young man who is autistic and named Chris Chan.
Oh, take a shot.
That inadvertently thrusts him into something unexplainable and discovers parts of something that utterly defies all reasoning within him and forces a desperate struggle for survival. This is the first chapter 1. Thomas
He wouldn't
Miller,
have
are you
figured
alive?
that out on her
Okay,
own.
can I just say really
Or
quick,
for
if
just a
anyone is
manipulation.
a writer, please don't ever write like this.
What, you mean like a completely pretentious fuckwad when you're talking about Sonic the fucking Hedgehog? What is the meaning of humanity?
Okay.
I
You're
was a
treating
big fan
Sonic
of
like
Sonic.
he's some sort of fucking entity. He's a fucking 3-foot tall blue hedgehog that you
No,
could probably
no,
punt
no,
across the football field.
don't you know Sonic the Hedgehog is an alien now, apparently?
I don't know what he is.
Actually, it don't
Alright,
make
keep-
sense to
alright,
keep
right
Sonic
side.
alive.
Planet Mobius, he was always an alien, you pleb.
Free.
Little ball, so we can just kick him
Just
around.
keep reading.
I just gotta
Reading.
keep like
Get
posting the
on with
Discord
it.
link in chat. This is such a mess. I didn't expect it to be this
Just keep
messy.
reading.
So
Alright.
bad.
Had a limit on how many people could join.
Yeah, this may have been a
too late.
mistake.
Too late.
I got a list of everyone who's in chat right now, and if more people join once we get through the first round of everyone reading, I'll just add them at the end. That's what I'm doing at least.
Okay.
Alright, so start with Thomas Miller. Alright, right side.
Thomas Miller, a young lad who's just starting his second year in college.
You're not young.
What?
That's not young to me.
No, that's.
I just keep going.
Well,
whatever.
relatively speaking.
I
Second year in
guess.
college?
Tom, for short.
Hmm.
He's pretty much an average run-of-the-mill college student. Handsome.
Handsome!
First, I thought it was
Run of the
gonna
mill,
be back
handsome.
to Chris Channel
No.
York.
Average and handsome in the same sentence.
Long,
yeah, that's,
tan, and
Average
handsome.
handsome, yeah.
Turtleneck and a Sonic 2 medallion. Of course.
He really is Cristiano.
Oh
Jesus.
god.
Right.
He cracked the code.
Next person, next person.
Yeah, next
Oh,
person.
sorry.
Me?
Yeah,
Daddy.
Daddy Pappy.
Do it, Louis.
Tom had
Daddy
just
Pappy is the
returned-
next one?
Yep.
Do it, Poppy.
Yes.
I apologize for my terrible voice, but Tom had just returned to his dorm where he lived alone after finishing up his lessons for the day. Just like any other day, Tom walked around his college with an attraction sign. Tom's side of college is a relatively quiet one, just the way he liked it. He was never truly one who enjoyed a lot of nose going.
A lot of
Nose.
nose. This is
to
giant
look
walking
at retarded
noses.
people.
He wasn't a nose fetishist, unlike everyone else.
Oh my lord, guys.
Going
This
on
is
around
so bad.
him, and preferred this year of college to be a truly. Wow, this has a lot to do with Sonic.
Yeah.
Oh,
Aren't you
definitely.
glad that we're so
Are.
far into this pasta and nothing about Sonic has happened yet?
And preferred this year of college to
Honestly,
be a
my-
relaxing one for at least the most part. What is that
College,
sentence?
relaxing. Sure.
It was a Friday and the weekend we just started. Thank you for telling us how the week works, JC the hyena.
In case you didn't know, Saturday comes after Friday. And Sunday comes
Saturday, oh,
afterwards.
the boys.
Rebecca Black.
Yeah.
For Tom, this was always a perfect opportunity to hang out with his friends. After putting down his backpack and kicking his shoes off, his cell phone buzzed. One of his friends had sent him a message. Pulling the phone from his pocket, Tom read the message. It was from his pal Roger. Had messaged, "Yo man, so we still on number 2 night."
No one writes like that.
Okay.
No one.
Nobody
That is
says
not-
that.
Well,
Doing
no
that-
one I
Text like
associate
that
with
in
anyway.
this modern day.
Friends. You mean the ones that don't exist?
Yeah.
Just,
th-
wait, guys, can I just talk
No,
about
it's
how I
his
love
fir-
how
it's
he did
Sonic.
everything right? He says everything right, and then in the end, tonight with a 2.
yeah, he's using like proper
Just gotta love
punctuation
No one
here.
writes like that at all.
Yeah, the use of punctuation is very.
Punctuation is perfect, and there's certainly 2 night. Okay, sorry about that.
Alright.
Tom texted back, "Oh, for sure, dude. Been looking to play some more Smash Bros with you."
I
You
made
don't
Sonic.
have friends, Tom. After a few
Friend-
minutes, Roger then replies, "Awesome. By the way, have you heard from
God.
Kyle
This
yet?"
guy's got a phone from like 2003. It doesn't have autocorrect.
Kyle Scott was Tom's best friend from high school.
Let's
They
just
had
call him that.
graduated, and none of this is plot relevant. And now went to same college. Kyle was reckless type, more reckless than Tom. But Tom has always personally thought it was Kyle's way of being adventurous and even poke fun of his recklessness time to time.
Yay! Grammatical errors.
Should be from.
Well,
Okay, hold on.
right.
What's the point of all of this?
To set up Sonic.
Can I-
It's
I think-
supposed to be
Position.
establishing the
Mood setting.
characters.
Don't you get it? It's world building. It's lore.
It's fucking boring.
Why should we give a shit about Kyle?
Okay.
Kyle, because
Why
Kyle
should we
just
care
wasn't
about
to play the
Jeremy
game.
Kyle?
Kyle
The
was in the first
first
one.
mention of Sonic is on page 4.
Because we
That's
need
my
to.
page.
Oh,
Oh
brilliant.
my god, page 4?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
We're gonna.
Lord, this is gonna be a long one.
We're gonna
It's a
write
matter of
50
how that is
more
saying.
novels based around
Yeah, to
Sonic
quote this
Fire.
weird fetish art someone's posted into the Discord chats, you're in for a wild ride.
Why are you
Boo.
posting this? I'm just looking at the Discord chat now, you fucking degenerates. What the
This
fuck
is what
is
you
this?
get.
Just look at this.
Cat.
Why
I'm not even gonna look.
why haven't
don't
I
even wanna
invited
look.
this
Time
shit
for
posting?
degeneracy?
No, no more degeneracy.
Just so the people in the
looking at
chat
that now.
know, the stream is behind the Discord. So it might take a little bit for us to respond to stuff if you're typing it in chat.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I can barely even read the chat. Everything's just going by so fast. I did not expect this kind of turnout. Especially
Alright,
here in the chat.
Who's up? Wait, where are we? I've been typing something.
Still me. However, for the past 3 weeks, Tom had not seen or heard from Kyle. He hadn't even seen him during classes from time to time. Tom had tried to contact him to see if he was busy or not. And at first, Kyle did.
Oh, he still
some
does
sort-
that. He still does the
They-
random
I don't
capitalization.
know why. Yeah, even
Yeah.
though before they had used,
Taking a page out of Slime
they
Beast's
had,
book.
but before they used italics.
This is a fact.
Yeah, what?
Look it
That
up.
makes no fucking sense.
Yeah,
Earlier in
like
the
later
same-
this paragraph
later
he
in the
uses
same
italics.
paragraph they use italics. What are you doing?
I think he might be a bad writer.
I think it might
Oh,
actually.
it took
I
you
think it
that
might
long to
actually
figure it out,
No.
I think.
No.
Hold on, guys. I
No.
think. Guys, hold on. I think Sir CJ the hyena might actually have the mental capacity of a hyena.
Guys,
Oh,
must just-
snap!
I think he has the mental capacity of like a Sonic the Hedgehog cartridge.
Maybe a
The
plushie.
Sonic the Hedgehog
One?
OC made by its Cold Steel the Hedgehog.
Cold Steel
I
the
was
Hedgehog.
just about to say that. Teleports behind you, nothing personal, kid.
There's nothing personnel.
Personnel.
So now, sorry.
Fuck.
Me and my stupid.
We're never gonna get through this. Come on, let's just go.
Yeah, let's just keep going.
Get on with it.
Though Kyle did some sort of responding via text, so it was usually in short replies of 1 or 2 words. Even though earlier it said that he hadn't seen or heard from him in 3 weeks, even though apparently Kyle did respond to him.
It's fine.
What?
It's fine.
This is
Eventually-
rich lore.
Eventually-
Warhammer 40k level lore. You're just not intellectual enough to understand it.
Too deep for you.
It's
To be
so-
fair, you have to have a high IQ to understand Sir CJ the hyena's
God!
beautiful.
This is the hyena's
Yes,
show.
I do have a Sonic.exe tattoo, and no, you cannot see it.
It's for the ladies only.
Eventually, Kyle just stopped responding altogether. Tom had assumed that his friend was just busy with something, but for 3 weeks, maybe he just didn't want to talk to you. I can't
Yeah,
imagine.
you're
Why
fucking
would
freak.
you want to
You
talk to
fucking
him?
adore Sonic.
Something better to do in his life. Maybe he found new friends.
Or a
I don't know,
girlfriend, or,
maybe-
you know, a real life besides you.
He did the right thing and killed himself.
He'll find a girlfriend. Went out with the girlfriends or boyfriends. I don't know. I'm not gonna judge
Yeah,
Kyle.
and her name is Amy Rose.
Rose
Amy
Chew.
Rose. And Knuck. His new best friend's Knuckles.
Oh, her name's Cream the Rabbit because JC's a fucking pedophile. That's what
Yeah,
it is.
and he's about to cream in her, if you know what I mean.
Wait,
Oh
so
God!
Babysitting cream.
Wow, 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 wow.
Why do you know what that is?
This may have to be a multiple part stream because we're just getting through this at a fucking snail's pace. Ironically enough,
We're still
considering
on
the
page
subject matter.
3.
The stream's gonna be 5 hours long.
Next time we should probably set like a limit on how many people can join one of these.
Absolutely, this is a complete
5?
shit show.
Okay.
Go new
Tom
guys.
replied, "Not yet. I'm gonna try again in a little bit. If he doesn't respond this time, I'll check up on him tomorrow." After waiting a couple more
He's
minutes,
okay,
Roger
okay, I'm sorry.
LOL
He's texting, right?
Oh,
Okay.
It says he's texting. Don't
Lol,
you think
they're
that was a little
Lol, your
too?
friend isn't talking to you. Isn't this so
Time
funny?
again.
Yeah, hilarious.
Ha!
Took you a couple minutes to reply to a text, you fucking faggot? You're so stupid.
He's gotta like punch in each of the numbers individually,
Loki.
like A,
Yeah, like is
Loki.
which is the
Yeah,
duh
like-
one.
His reply.
He's probably using a rotary phone.
he's
Yeah,
he's
it's
probably
just-
using like a
Logan.
controller to type. He's probably using like an Xbox controller to type.
He's using a
Holy
calculator, and he's just like, when were you gonna tell me this was a calculator?
Oh.
We're never gonna finish this story.
We're never.
Oh god, I'm gonna be here all year.
God, we're gonna be here until 2019, my guys.
We're at freaking page 3 out of 68.
Okay, like
How long has this stream been going? This stream's been going for like 30
At least
minutes.
half an hour.
36 minutes.
Come on.
Half an
We've
hour,
got a
yes.
job to do, guys.
Tom sat down on his couch and looked out the window, showing the rest of the college campus, thinking. Such a bad sentence. God damn.
He's sitting in like the
He thought
anime main
about what
character
this-
seat, like in the back of the class
thought
by the
about-
window where he can look out.
Just keep
wistfully.
reading. Just if they don't get it, just fucking it's their fault. Just keep
He
going.
thought about what to
Just
say
keep
when he texted Kyle. Wondered if Kyle would finally respond to him. That's
That's
so
understandable.
broken.
Guys, like, what doesn't make any sense is
Why was I like 20 seconds ago, 20 minutes ago going, oh yeah, the grammar's better than the first one. Good God, I was wrong.
No. Oh, apparently he got like an editor.
Just
for the
remind
story.
yourself,
Everything
like,
just goes
Past
shit.
the first page, so he just didn't try.
Stupid.
He first considered texting him, but then changed his mind, deciding instead to call him. This is a thrilling story about
He should
Sonic.
consider killing himself.
Oh, he's like.
So much to
Talk
do
about
with
fucking
Sonic.
texting.
At first I thought he was like, oh, I'm not gonna test him, maybe he's busy.
We've spent more
Someone's gonna
time
call
on this
him.
guy's phone
Like,
than we did in the Emoji Movie.
Probably. That would explain a lot.
So he
Oh.
brought up his phone, found Kyle's contact, and dialed him. Thank you for going through the thrilling process of calling someone.
Making
on
a
it."
phone call.
I'm laughing to creepypasta,
He
guys.
entered the numbers
I'm so scared.
6666666
Sonic.exe.
because it's creepypasta.
Call him the boss baby. He really answered.
The
No.
boss baby, but the boss
I-
baby's voice was distorted on talking backwards.
Yeah. There were creepy pixels in sound.
And then there was blood everywhere, and his eyes were hyper realistic.
That's
Under the
even though
phone.
that's block, that's better than this story because something fucking happens.
I would so much rather be reading anything with hyper-realistic
So
blood.
we should probably like stop interrupting and just try and read some more.
Yes.
Bringing
Yeah.
this
We'll,
up
we'll
is
save our
really
comments for the
important
end of
game.
each little
Speech
Page.
yes.
Each
Yeah, that'll
page,
work.
yeah,
That'll-
that's a
that'll
lot
work
easier.
better.
That sounds good.
No
Alright.
response. Then came Kyle's message. Hey there, this is Kyle. Why would you say that? Your
Comments
text
at the end of the page. Comments at the end.
I gotta text Kyle. Who
Okay.
else is gonna answer? Jesus? Fucking Jesus Christ.
Not here right now, but go on and leave a message. After that, the beep indicating that you could leave a message.
No
Tom
shit.
hesitated, but then spoke. Hey Kyle, it's me, Tom, just checking up on you again for the 57th time probably. Wow, you are an annoying.
What?
thing.
Wow,
I wonder
no
why
wonder.
Kyle doesn't.
Wow.
No, we'll keep. We'll wait.
Yeah,
go
I'd
on.
stop fucking talking
Hit
to you.
Kyle.
This guy's like a fucking yandere, man. Holy
Man,
shit.
it's been like 3 weeks since we last spoke. Where are you? Anyway, me and a couple of the guys are gonna play some Smash later tonight, and I think it'd be cool if you tagged along with us. I really hope you get this. I'd like to smash my head into the pavement right now.
Tom, I'm sorry, Tom, but don't you think that Kyle might, not be alright? Or he might have found something else to do with his life?
No, he's
We're just
fine.
casually asking him if he wants to play Smash Brothers. But if a friend of mine was away for so long and didn't respond for so long, and he was considered my best friend, I would assume there's something wrong.
Yeah.
Alright,
It's
let's.
a horror story, and to get characters into scary situations, you have to have them be fucking idiots.
Alright. It's time for
Forgot
anime
about that.
adventures.
Creepypasta 101. Everybody has to be a goddamn stupid. Oh god.
Everybody's gotta be
Alright,
retarded.
whenever
There
we're
has to be
ready to
hyper
read,
realistic
Dr.
mentioned
Beaver
at
has
least
to be
3
read.
times.
Wait, who just read? Oh,
I
okay,
read.
so it's me.
Daddy.
Dr. Beaver's turn.
Read. I didn't just read. I haven't
Oh
gotten a
shit.
turn yet.
Oh wait,
Oh
what?
yeah, Fish. Oh yeah, I forgot. Fish went first. Fish
Yeah.
went first.
Oh,
That's
okay,
why.
yeah, doctor's neck.
Who's gonna read for next? Doctor? Alright.
It's doctor, yeah,
Read,
right?
I'm gonna read page 4.
Okay,
And
really
you know
quick
what?
on
I'm
a
not gonna-
positive note, there aren't any mentions of hyper-realistic in this.
Dang.
Oh, thank God. We don't have to start drinking.
Giant.
It's one thing at
But there's
least.
lots of blood. I'm sure there will be lots of blood and over the top gore.
It's gonna
because
be at least 8 pages before I get to read a page again, so I'm gonna read this first page my way. I am going to, since it's a Sonic story, I am going to read it like Sonic.
Oh god.
Oh boy.
Whoa! He getting the message
Cool.
way
I love it.
fast. Put the
No.
phone aside and then looked at a framed picture of him and his friend Kyle back when they graduated and were having fun at the after party. Way cool.
a picture
Kyle
together?
was in
Okay, this is.
the picture.
This is unreal.
Together?
Tom
Like
had
myself.
shorter, more blondish hair, and at the time wore a red shirt and black jeans.
Red and black.
and
Drink.
screamed radical.
Crawling.
It was a hyper realistic blood color.
Photo.
Photos so
Tom and Jerry
important.
smiled at the camera and bro-fisted each other's assholes
It didn't match.
out, and then they ate each other out during the
It
party.
actually says that.
His shirt was
Oh,
his shirt was right before the fisting.
It actually says
I think
bro.
it's
Guys,
shorter
his shirt
than-
was
Wow.
white before the fisting.
The hell? Like, I
Bro
think they meant
fisted
fist
goat.
bump, but they don't know the word for fist bump, but just say bro fist.
Suicide is
This
painless.
is like
PewDiePie.
I was about to say
What?
that.
They just lost the chance of putting a Sonic related stuff there because fist bump, the song, huh? Alright, let's continue.
Move
I mean
on.
the fictional band from regular show.
To continue,
Continue,
From
please.
the game, you know,
Oh
Sonic
my
game. There's some song from Sonic Forces called fist bump.
This is
Uh,
hell.
yeah,
Someone says in
Anyway,
chat.
on with the
Wait.
reading stuff.
You gotta
Okay,
do
wait,
Geo
wait,
White
really quick.
Sonic.
I hope you all enjoy the one mention of Sonic in here, because we're not getting another one for 10 pages.
Shut the fuck up!
Jesus Christ.
Okay,
Hey, Sonic.exe.
I'm gonna start
Wow.
up
I
again.
actually think
Start
he's
up
writing a
again,
novel.
faggots, let me go.
Like, why?
Please let him
Don't
let him
continue
be.
so that we can eventually get to Sonic.
I think like.
Right.
the
I'm gonna do
guys
another
who
voice.
fan fiction about Rick and Morty-
Smiled at the camera, Morty, and they bro-fisted each other during bro-fisted each other during the party. That's a weird fucking sentence.
They
Tom
both
had
fisted each
always
other's
thought-
ass.
Tom had
Just
always
keep
sort of
going,
thought
keep
of
going. I
Kyle
actually
as a
wanna-
brother,
I'm getting
and
into
looking
this.
back
I
on
wanna
that
see what goes
memory kind of made him feel a little sad, not because of the memory itself, but
But because
because
of
of
the fist.
Kyle's current absence. Yeah, no shit, dummy. What the fuck are you talking about? Tom resolved to check on his stupid friend if he didn't show up tonight.
Now you decide to check on him. Are you fucking kidding me?
Didn't make
Oh,
any. He hasn't checked on his
What
friend.
happened to saving your thoughts till the end?
Oh, my friend has disappeared for weeks and weeks.
So much
I'm
for
just
that.
gonna check on him
Man,
now.
you can't help it. You gotta interrupt. After looking at the photo, he turned to look at his shelf, which was lined with some of the video games and movies he owned. Way radical.
Jesus
Alright,
Christ.
Holy
can you
fuck.
stop
Oh,
with
we
that
Stop
voice?
with the voice now. It's
Yeah,
kind of
it's
Okay.
Okay.
it's annoying
Well,
now.
stop.
it's
I
making
bet
this worse.
Chit Chat hates the voice too. They're
Probably.
doing the Sonic. There's nothing cool to being hugged by someone you like. Okay. Love
My God,
video.
this
Everything just went viral.
Tom loved video games.
Literally.
The Hedgehog fan, much like everyone else,
Yeah,
he liked
of course.
newer
If
games,
it says
but
that, I'll
didn't
kill
mind the
myself.
classics. Also didn't mind the classics. This is
Yep.
just the beginning of the first story. He never
Exactly.
played any.
It's the beginning of the first story. Oh my God.
It's
long
the
to
same
get
Wait,
fucking
hold
thing.
on.
He hasn't
Story
learned
was.
anything.
Where did you learn to
We
write?
haven't.
You learned
We
from
all
Sonic.
of this was for nothing. Everything that happened can be cut out.
Yeah. Oh my
Stream's
Okay,
over.
Kyle loves Tom, and Tom hasn't been around long.
Also, I love Sonic.
Like Kyle, Jesus Christ. Like, leave Kyle
My
alone.
God.
My God.
Okay,
Bright
newer
side, I
games,
just-
didn't mind the classics, never played any hack games on the internet that sprung up on the internet from time to time, and never saw any real reason to do so. After looking at his collection, he saw Smash Brothers Brawl among them.
Wait,
Got up
so
and
Tom has
pulled
to own a Wii.
Brawl is the worst one.
got up
That's the
and
most
pulled the
unrealistic
game
part of
out.
the story.
Just keep
Looked at
going.
it and
was the
then
worst
placed
one.
it in front of the TV. For when his friends came over, after he grabbed his laptop, sat back down on the couch, and did a little bit. I don't know if I'm shit at reading this or if this story's just really bad, but I'm gonna.
Yes.
The story.
Yes.
It's the story, buddy. Trust me.
And
A
did
little bit of-
next week. Later that evening, Tom's friends Roger and Mike showed up. Who gives a shit? And just as planned, they started playing Brawl together.
They beat each other's meat.
I keep slipping back into the voice. It's taking control of me. Later that evening, Tom's friends Roger. Oh my god, I'm reading the same line
Oh my
again.
god. Yeah, dude.
Roger
Roger asked.
Roger asked, "Say, Tom, Kyle's not showing up, is he?" I'm actually starting to worry. I'm gonna go to his place tomorrow to see what's up.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait for my friends to be, gone for very, very, very long.
What's
and
more important? Brawl? Friend that could have been possibly dead. I choose Brawl.
The answer is Sonic for the Sega Genesis, motherfucker. Fuck some newer shit. It's the only game that needs to exist.
No, like the new
Sonic's
ones are also
the
good,
ultimate
but I like
life
the
form.
classics.
It's
Fuck
called
Shadow,
the
Sonic's
Genesis
the
in America,
ultimate
but
life
everywhere else in the
Alright,
world it's
guys,
called the Mega
comments
Drive.
at the end. Comments at the end, please.
Page are we on?
I'm so
3,
sorry.
4.
4.
Page fucking
On
4.
Good idea, Rick. Mike explained. If he hasn't been responding to your calls, there should be at least give you a good reason for it to face to face. A good reason for it face to face. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Then he should at least give you. If he hasn't been responding to your calls, then he should at least give you a good reason for it face to face.
You've already read
Alright.
that.
I know. I just had to
We're
read it
trying to
again because it didn't
decipher
make
it.
sense. Right. The phone to order pizza for him and the guys.
We didn't
I
need to
could
know
go
that.
for a pizza. We didn't need to know that.
Oh,
You're
go for
right.
it.
There's no point to any of this. It doesn't
That is
matter
kind
what
of
voice I
irrelevant.
read it in. It's all
Make us
irrelevant.
count for pizza. That was the only point.
Okay.
Make
Novel
us
number
count for pizza.
17.
Next
See, that is
day.
the only point I got from that whole paragraph. They're ordering a fucking pizza.
I could go for pizza. I could go for.
Stay. It
Cyanide.
skips a fucking day, so this whole day was useless. I don't even know why we did this. Tom started walking down the hall to go meet up with Kyle, just as he promised. Kyle's dorm room was a floor below Tom's, so it was normally easy for the two of them to meet up between classes. With his hand in his pockets, one hand in both his pockets. I don't.
No.
Stairs.
Wait.
Is it
Oh
a
yeah,
big hand
bro.
or like the pockets just right next to each other?
With his hands. He's not his
And
hand.
continued down another hall of doors until he reached the door that led to Kyle's dorm room. So he walked up to Kyle's door. You don't need to. What? He knocked
It's
on the door.
implied that you go there. You don't need to tell us, Mr. fucking CJ the hyena
CJ the
231.
hyena.
And who's in there?
Okay, the
Kyle.
vagina.
Kyle, Tom called out. You there, dude? It's me, Tom.
Why
I'm
did it-
totally rad, bro.
Alright, next
Okay, we're
person.
gonna reenact.
3 weeks. to do
Yeah.
something
Ed Adventures or Jay? Who's Ed?
Ed can go. I gotta.
I will not do the voice next time. I apologize profusely. I just wanted to have fun with it because I'm not gonna get to do it again for a while. I'm very sorry.
Alright,
Did,
Ed, go ahead.
What?
Wait a
You're up, Ed.
Oh, okay. I just want to say one thing. Whoever posted that picture of Tails in chat, fuck you.
The one where he's getting rammed by Sonic.
What?
Oh.
No, the
Like,
one where he's sitting on the fucking bench watching Cream.
Oh my god. I
Okay.
don't think I want to know about.
See, you said Korea.
Sorry,
I
I'm-
thought
I'm-
like White Room Sunshine
Aaron,
of Your
don't
Love.
leave.
Okay, let's
Alright.
continue.
Ed,
I love you.
just let him read, everyone.
Just let the man.
Okay, I'm a little sick, guys, so give me some.
That's fine.
Silence. Tom knocked again. Kyle, it's been 3 weeks, man. Come on. No response. Tom gripped the doorknob and tried to turn it. It was locked. He then pressed his ear against the door. Nothing but absolute silence coming from the room. Maybe he's not in there, Tom thought conclusively.
Did somebody just lock the door and jump out of the window?
Yes.
Maybe he just like left or something. I don't know, man.
Sonic.
And he couldn't have gone to class. It's Saturday. Wait, isn't it Friday?
No, Friday was yesterday, and then they skipped a day.
And Sunday comes afterward. Come on, don't you know your days? This is why he had to bring it up.
I'm sorry. I live on the other side of the world. Fuck's sake, man. Groaning in frustration, he decided to head back to his own dorm room.
Oh, well, I'll just
heading back up this.
I can't wait for Fish on a Stick to review this, if he ever reviews it.
I'm not reviewing this. Fuck that. This is the only time I'm ever gonna touch this story. And also probably like the 3 or 4 follow-up streams after this, because we're getting through this so slowly.
Just first story with a bunch of useless shit in it.
I would so much rather be reading the first story right now.
No one should have to read this twice. Alright?
New creepypasta he writes makes the first one look amazing. Only time works backwards.
Keep going.
Okay, where was I? Heading back up the stair. Wait, heading back up the stair. And down the hall to his room. Tom stopped and saw something sitting on the floor right at his door to his dorm room. Oh, God. It was a small package with a note attached to it. Tom looked at the package on the floor before picking it up, looking around as if to see whoever left it was still around.
And on the note it says, I am Christian Weston Chandler, the real creator of Sonic 2, and not some imposter in brown.
Jesus. He went into his room looking at the package. The folded note taped to it had his name on it. This package was for
Yeah, I did imagine it was. It had his name on it.
Thanks for the info. I assume that if it had your name on it, I would assume it would be for you, you know? Just
well, imagine
oh my
my
God.
shock.
Tom Jones, this is for you.
Chili dogs.
It's more fan
Keep
mail.
going.
Someone let me go through the joke.
It's Sonic porn.
Taking the note and opening it up, he began to read the letter. Much to his surprise, it was a letter written by Kyle, or at least he thought it was from Kyle. He saw the name on the bottom first, but wasn't sure if it was his handwriting. Despite the both of them being friends for years, okay, Tom couldn't, for the life of him, remember what Kyle's handwriting looked like. Regardless, he continued.
Right?
Sonic.
It started off pretty normal. I'm sorry. It started off pretty normal. A hello, a how are you, or regardless to their, regards to their friends and such. A rather lengthy apology regarding Kyle's absence was also included. Wouldn't it make more sense? You know what? He would just be literally copying the same letter from the first.
Please don't, he's too fast. You have to just go to this. It's gonna be exactly that, isn't it?
As the letter continued, the writing seemed to grow more jittery, as if Kyle was writing the letter in a hurry. He talked about why he was absent, explaining that he found this great game he bartered from someone online, and has been spending several days playing it.
Anywho, I'm gonna have to go.
Guys,
Yeah, see ya, guys.
Gotta be right back. Tell me what happens.
You guys will need it.
Good luck.
God have mercy on your souls. Try not to commit suicide after this. Bye.
No promises, man. All right. He said it was a video. He said it was a video game that nobody had ever seen before, and that he figured he'd share it with this so-called wonderful game with Tom. He greatly emphasized that Tom should play it just to see how fun of a game it is.
What?
The letter ended abruptly. There was no goodbye, no say hi to their friends, no write back or thank you, nothing like that. It was just his name, Kyle Scott.
Okay, can we just stop for a second because someone just posted, well,
No, we're ignoring it.
Sonic porn.
We're ignoring all
Too
the
late.
shit posting going on in the Discord,
Just
okay?
don't look. Just don't look.
Okay,
Anyway,
My history?
almost
This
done.
one, though, I'm deleting.
Tom scoffed bitterly. 3 weeks of not speaking to me, and this is your excuse, Kyle? Tossing the letter aside, he unwrapped the package and opened it. Inside it was a CD-ROM disc still in its case. There wasn't a cover or a label on what kind of game disc this disc was supposed to be. Okay. The case looked a bit worn out, but the disc itself looked clean, well polished, no scratches. It looked completely brand new.
All right,
Bullshit. If
it's
you're buying a used
Right.
game, they're never.
all right.
in good
It's
condition.
Jay's turn. It's Jay's turn.
Finally.
My wonderful
It
patron.
didn't have a side that had a cover describing the game. On both sides, it was just that reflective plastic side, except on a closer
But,
examination.
Can I just make one comment real quick?
What?
Only positive change I've seen so far in this story is in the original Kyle's letter was all like, "Oh my God, don't play this," and now it's like,
It's slightly better.
"Yeah, you go ahead and play this. It's great." Like, okay, that makes more sense. Like, okay,
Yeah,
is
I suppose.
Hetty going, or is she just here to shitpost?
I don't know.
Been mute the entire time, so yeah. It's
Oh,
yelling.
okay.
They're
My
muted.
bad.
Skipping on to Jay then.
Except damn it. Except upon closer examination, Tom could faintly see lines faded into both sides. Under the right light, one could see these four thick, slightly dark lines that went from, like, someone drew these lines. What? No, oh, I skipped a sentence. Shit.
Oh, it doesn't
Slightly
matter.
dark lines that went from the side of the disc to the center. They were faint, barely noticeable, but Tom saw them. It wasn't like someone drew these lines with a marker or carved them into the plastic of the disc. If anything, it seemed like this was just naturally made with this design. The way they were positioned came to center at together at the center of the CD before being cut off by the hole and made it look like there was an X on the CD.
Yay, drink.
Here we go. X, Tom thought. With a scoff, he put the disc down. Ugh, damn it. He was sure Kyle was just pulling some kind of prank on him. Whatever this disc is, it probably didn't even work. Tom felt angry. For 3 weeks, Kyle hadn't spoken to him, and now he wanted him to play this game disc that most likely couldn't even do anything.
He didn't even try to do anything with it.
You gotta say this next line with a bunch of
This
enthusiasm.
piece of junk. An asshole. Your friend sends you a gift, and you're like, oh, what a piece of shit. Fuck that guy.
talk to me in 3 weeks. What, you didn't make any real effort to contact him besides a few stupid texts, you dummy? Fuck you, I hate this guy. I hate this guy.
I hate this game. I'm
Fuck
not even
you,
gonna see
man,
what it
Tom
does, but I
said.
hate it. It probably doesn't even work.
Just
but I
keeps
won't
going,
try.
man.
Fuck you, man,
oh
Tom
no,
said to
someone wrote
himself,
on the
crumpling the
DSC
letter up and
doesn't work.
throwing it away, leaving
Don't
the
ever
disc on the table as he went to go take a shower.
I'm gonna go get a drink.
We needed to know that he took a
But
shower.
then he didn't touch the disc. The end.
Don't ever show
Okay,
Tom
good.
like
Stream's over. What do we all
because
think?
he's gonna freak out and wonder why
it was
and
mercifully
wonder how
short.
it works, even though there's writing on it.
I don't know why Sonic is into this. I mean, he wasn't even mentioned. The story's already over.
Yeah, story's over. Let's just
Suffice
go
to
home.
say, he was at his limit with Kyle now. And why not? Kyle was practically being unreasonable with him, wasn't he? I mean, not really. I mean, he wasn't talking to you, but...
And there he
not
goes
really.
with his egregious use
Not
of the word practically.
Considering Tom, this is not unreasonable at all. I wouldn't want to talk to him either.
Yeah. Not speaking to him or anyone else for that matter for weeks, and now this, he couldn't even talk to Tom himself if he really wanted to really wanted him to play this so-called great game. Nope. Tom wasn't going to play along with this. Not this time. 12 pages later. These thoughts
12
buzzed around in Tom's head as the hot water washed him. We didn't need this sentence. Did not need this sentence.
No, it's fine. It's for
Never
the
had he felt
Fujos.
so angered or betrayed by his own friend. But that anger started to subside after a while in the water, being replaced by a new concern. I mean, fuck, damn it! New feeling, concern. Ugh. It's fucking me up. The story's so bad, it's fucking me up.
I don't blame you.
The story is the dark soul of creepypastas.
Oh, fuck.
Oh boy.
The more he thought about it, Tom began to realize the strangeness of it all. He had known Kyle personally for years. For as long as Tom remembered, Kyle was almost never busy for him, and practically hung out with him almost every chance he got. The idea of
Fucking
Kyle
gay
being
lovers, Jesus Christ.
Clinging bot.
Just fuck already.
Christ is not.
We got the
Dude,
shower
seriously,
scene.
we're just waiting for them to fuck.
It's all very gay.
Pounding it. Pounding it.
Just beating
It hasn't
Stories
gotten
are
super
so
gay yet.
full of
Cradling the
gay-
ball.
Not until Sonic actually shows up as the
There's
10%,
more.
100% gay.
There's more. This is even gayer than Jeff the Killer 2015.
Oh God.
Oh no.
Jeff X Randy.
Like, this is the room.
It's Jeff X Lou.
Jesus
Or
Christ.
whatever.
Let's
Please.
not go down that rabbit hole.
What, we don't want the underage incestuous gay shipping going on in here between a serial
Okay,
killer
Fish.
and his murder victim.
Fish, really quick. Are
This
we
isn't Tumblr,
honestly
man. We're
going
not
to
doing
read
that
all
here.
of this? Because
No.
there is seriously...
No, I
Like,
can
9 more
guarantee we're not
pages.
getting through all of this in one sitting. This is going to be a
Yeah,
multiple
let's just
stream
try and do as
affair.
much as we can.
Are we going to read all of it?
No, how about we all
Stream.
shut... How about we just go back to what we were trying to do before and just comments for the end, please?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
What page are we on?
Sorry, it's just
Where
so
was I?
fucking long.
What page are we on?
We are on page
6.
6.
Yes.
66.
Ah!
Only
Ah.
62 to go.
No, 62.
Whose
to
fucking
go.
turn was it?
Jesus.
Just read.
Jay is still
I want to
reading,
get
think.
through this.
Fuck, people weren't talking over me, I would. The idea of Kyle being too busy for anything outside his dorm room was starting to sound more ridiculous, let alone being too busy for his friends. More concerning thoughts began to pop up in Tom's head as he continued washing himself. Again, we don't need to know this. What if something really was keeping Kyle busy? What if he was studying for extra credit? Tom corrected
Oh
himself as he
yeah,
knew Kyle wasn't
Kyle in
exactly
the
being interested.
shower. Oh.
Kyle is way stupider than me. He wouldn't be studying. So it couldn't possibly be for that reason.
Tom thought as he rubbed the soap all
Maybe
over his
Kyle
ball
had-
sack.
Oh.
Maybe Kyle had family problems. Well, it seemed more likely than extra credit. It also couldn't be the case, as Kyle never did seem to have a closer relationship with his own folks.
That
at least
sounds like a
not enough to
problem.
leave college to help him out. What an edgelord. Maybe he was seeing someone. A
Crawling.
date, perhaps? Kyle never bothered to look into Kyle's personal life, but it'd be amazing if Kyle actually did find love. That wasn't Tom.
That's really passive aggressive.
What are the chances of someone in college who is upset, who loves Sonic, getting an actual girlfriend?
0.
I mean, it worked for Christian after like 20 years, but you know.
Well, he actually got a girlfriend of some sort.
Are you for
Like,
real?
No,
few
he
months,
became the girl.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that too.
He still hates the gays.
Darker thoughts began to appear in Tom's mind the more he thought about it. Did something happen to Kyle? Probably not.
Don't say.
Nah,
Alright,
he's fine.
next page.
Okay,
who the
really
hell is
quick.
next?
The
Oh,
reason
boy.
I asked if we were doing all of this is because there was 2 more pages before anything happens.
Ugh.
Anything
And-
happened?
Oh
Oh
god.
my! This is the worst New
Whose
Year's
turn was
ever.
it next?
You gotta read the next page, Nissan.
Nani? Fucking what?
Yeah,
Whose turn was it?
yeah.
It's a
you-
lady.
Oh, it's gonna be our
Lady,
turn.
you
Ah,
gotta read
yeah,
Nissan.
I was halfway. Oh fuck.
Son.
Oh, she fucking autistic. It was like, did something happen to Cal? Is that right? Or is it the he remembered part?
We're on page 7.
No,
I'm
that
on
counts
mobile,
as
so
this is
please
where
don't.
we're starting.
I'm on mobile, so I'm gonna get fucked up. So,
What did we just... Who just finished reading?
I did.
Jay,
Okay, lady, you read.
fuck off.
Lady's on mobile and she doesn't know where we are, so we're trying to figure this out.
Okay.
Alright, so... The last thing we read was darker thoughts began to appear in Tom's mind the more he thought about it, right?
Page 7, yeah, so it's
Yes.
the beginning of page 7.
Did something
So-
happen
Page
to
seven.
Kyle?
Lady, you're picking up on no, that couldn't be the case.
Are we on the next page? I've been kind of out of this.
Please don't bully.
We're on page 7.
Alright.
Alright. No, that couldn't be the case. if he was found in a ditch somewhere, it would at least been hit the news. Yeah, sure, buddy. Still, the idea that something happened to Kyle and lingered Tom's mind. He thought about jerking off about his body. He remembered the letter that came with the disc. As he dried himself off, he
And he
began to
jizzed
realize
on
how weird it was. Oh, fuck, I hate goddamn this wording. It was the way it was written seemed off. It was like Kyle had completely lost his mind as he wrote
Who
it.
wanted to suck him off?
He was beating his meat as he wrote the letter.
Yeah, he's writing with his left
Writing
hand.
with one
Yeah.
hand, wanking
Yeah.
with the other.
The way it kept going on, how great the game is, and how jittery the handwriting seems.
It's not that.
Actually,
It's an
the
easy
handwriting
explanation.
moves,
He was
apparently.
fapping with his writing hand, and his left hand is very bad at writing.
Or he
No,
was
he
just
just has
tired.
a
Because I don't
doctor's
know about you.
handwriting.
You try and write when you're tired, and suddenly you look like you have Tourette's.
F.
I miss anything
Tom
good?
had thought about going. Tom had thought about going around campus and asked if anyone who knew Kyle noticed if he'd been strange 3 weeks prior, but he decided against it as he considered the possibility of getting no leads out of it. Why sentenced so long? Jesus Christ. Kyle wasn't exactly Mr. Popular in college. Hell, he didn't even gain my notoriety in high school.
Yeah, I'm not gonna bother looking for my missing friend just because there's a chance I might not find him. Great person
Is
you
there
are,
something
Tom.
in college? The fuck is this?
Guys?
Keep going.
Just
I want to.
can we just read the
I'm
story?
just sorry.
It's in
Are
the
you
chat.
dying,
Oh
Christian?
Jesus!
Oh my.
I'm not.
Okay, I'm not gonna look. I'm not
Fish.
gonna look. It's fine.
Don't look.
Mods.
What the hell is even on there?
No. Just no, okay?
I'm not looking.
Can
I
we
don't want
keep
to
the
lose my
shit
place, so I'm
posting
not
to
really
it?
suffering.
To a minimum.
Mike to a
Tails,
chimpanzee.
such a pimp.
To people
What the hell is that?
confused in the chat, some dingus posted some Sonic porn in the Discord.
I'm not friends anymore.
I did.
See, no.
Wait, calm down.
Oh, you niggas.
He's enjoying himself,
So
so
stupid.
don't worry.
I remember
Yeah,
being
let's
a
just
Sonic
keep
fag
going.
in middle school. It was
I was just fucking dying with something else.
this. I'd rather die, but okay. The next day, Tom sat in his dorm room thinking, there should be a comma there, thinking about what could have happened to Kyle. However, all the thoughts and let it preface sentence. All thoughts about the letter and Kyle's disappearance went by the wayside. Just be wayside. You heard a knock on the door. He had to hide his dick quickly as he was jerking it.
Yeah.
Thinking it
Nothing.
might have been one of his friends. Thinking it might have been one of his friends, he walked towards the door and opened it. It wasn't one of his friends.
Got on the floor, and everybody did the dinosaur.
Okay, that joke's out of the way. Where the hell are we? Oh. I think my Discord just
Oh
froze.
goodness! Oh no! Oh no! Keep reading.
Okay, something's gone on with my Discord.
The hedgehog.
I gotta refresh it. I'm hearing like one person. I have no idea what the hell's going on. I'm just gonna close out of Discord entirely, see what I can do about this. I'm sorry that there's so many issues with this. I'm so sorry.
you twats. The man looked at Tom
Okay, I'm
and
back.
then spoke. Thomas Miller.
Shut the fuck up.
Guys, let's
Quiet
shoot
your
each other
thoughts.
until we have to read.
Thomas had a study before he responded. Most people call me Tom, but yes.
This is
Oh,
pretty
boy.
accurate. There how Tom is.
The man pulled out what Tom could have identified as a detective's badge. Oh, Jesus
That's his
Christ.
George
Is this the
Washington.
autistic man? Detective Derek Green, City, Pennsylvania.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
Precinct.
Kyle Scott.
he's back.
Is
Oh,
We've gone full
it's Dan
circle.
Green.
That guy from the
Yep, it's the
Whatever.
main character from the sequel.
I go from two. Tom froze. His concern began to resurface. Kyle? Yeah, I am.
I
But
could
it's-
really go for some Jeff the Killer right now.
Same.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry. I actually know a story that you love about Jeff the Killer.
Jane the Killer 2016.
No.
Oh, this one is even worse and will make us want to commit suicide.
I already do.
No, I think this one's
Okay,
making
can
more
someone
sense.
send me a link to Jane the Killer 2016? Because I keep hearing people talking about it, but I can't find it.
Okay.
Alright,
Thank
keep
you.
reading while he's
Keep
sending you
reading.
the link.
The detective sighed and bit his lip sexually. As if
So dumb.
find the right way to say something. Tom, look, there's something best if you come with me in the ass.
Just stop adding sexual
Shit.
shit to it. Just
It's
keep
already
going, because then
so
you're gonna make
sexual.
everybody lose again.
There are no
I don't
laws
even know
here.
where the hell we are anymore. I
This is
lost
like borderline and erotica.
How about you? Why don't you and I come to my cruiser?
No.
And we talk about
Where
this.
was I? God damn it. With that, a very confused Tom followed Detective Green down the hall. So, how long have you been known Kyle? Oh wait, fuck, this is the detective talking. So, how long have you known Kyle, Tom? Green asked. Since high school, Tom replied. Is this like a community college? Because
I guess
that's
so.
disappointing.
I mean, it would make sense.
It's
No.
Considering how
special ed
thick they
college.
are.
I mean, it would make sense. if
Ed
it was a
college.
honestly.
Community college is a mistake. Anyways, without even looking at Tom, Green asked, and when was the last time you spoke to him? Tom was growing more worried and confused. Almost 3 weeks, sir. What's going on? Am I
Alright.
under arrest?
Who's
I
next?
just want to say it's
Kermit there.
officially been an hour since
Yeah.
we started streaming, and we're on page 8.
Lovely.
Definitely a multi.
Jesus.
Holy.
Yeah, Fish, there's no way we're going to be making it through all of this.
No,
in
we're
one
gonna keep
stream.
going until maybe like 4 my time at least, maybe
So
Well,
let's just
3:30.
get through let's just get through as much as we can. It's just everybody shut the fuck up, let the guy read, and then we'll talk.
Did my Discord just fuck up again?
Probably.
Oh, no, don't worry, we will. We'll probably be.
Oh,
reading
so it's
until
Shadow Height
tomorrow.
then, because real memo is
Christ. Oh, my CPU usage is at 100%. That explains things.
Here you go. I'll
Alright
go
then.
after you.
no. I'll
Green
can
pulled
we
out
run?
a small book and started writing into it as they continued walking down the hall. As he did so, he continued to speak to Tom. We had a call not long ago today about an unsanitary odor coming at dorm room number 231. Kyle
Plugging
Scott's
yourself in.
dorm room.
Why did they
Door
call
was
the
locked
police
from the
for that?
inside.
Why
So
door?
someone had to bust it down just to see what was causing the smell.
Yes, hello.
As they
police.
went down the
My
stairs,
neighbors
Tom
smell.
asked rather reluctantly. I can't think of a voice for him. And why did you come to tell me about it, Hoity Hoit Hoit? Green then spoke a bit more grimly,
Is he a
more
leprechaun?
hesitantly. Well, you're his
Green?
best friend,
I want
and
to speak more
it's
grimly.
probably better
Let's
if you
forget about
see
the
for
leprechaun,
yourself.
please.
Alright, fine, I'll try something else. just fuck the voices then. By the time they reached the corridor that had Kyle's door, Tom could see several police officers, students, and a few reporters. He's with me, Green said to a couple cops as they headed towards Kyle's door. Sure enough, it was busted open. Inside, Tom saw a very unsettling sight. Kyle's dorm room was a mess. It looked like it hadn't been taken care of in weeks. It was
Average
dark.
college room.
It sounds like my
It was
room
dark.
right now.
Several pieces of furniture had been knocked over. Mold was growing in some areas.
Okay, that's a
The
bit worse
food
than
in the
mine.
fridge was rotting terribly, and the overall room just stank something awful. Tom could spot Kyle's computer sitting on his desk, as opposed
Sounds
to
like a
fixed to the
palace
ceiling
compared
like it usually was. Open.
Didn't he play on
turned
a
off,
TV though?
the screen cracked. A photographer was taking pictures of the whole scene, and two other people were managing a. I've never seen that word before in my life. I'm pretty sure
Gurney?
it's made up. That had a body laying on it. A white sheet
You mean
draped
like a body bag or something, right?
Never heard of
draped
sir.
completely over the
A
body.
gurney.
Yeah,
It's a gurney.
gurneys are what you like wheel dead people off on, or even
Oh,
like injured
Maybe
people.
we have a different name for it in Britain or something.
Probably
Yeah,
you
probably.
call fucking chips crisps.
Dead guy thing.
You fucking weirdos.
Yeah. I forgot, like, pretty much everyone else here is from the land of the weird British people who say everything wrong.
Yeah,
Be gone.
that kind of sums it up.
Tom's
I'm an
blood
American,
ran
but-
cold when he saw the body on the gurney, I guess.
Gurney.
Green walked him toward it, stopping the two men from carrying it away to show Tom. Stared at the covered body, dreading upon dread on who could be under that sheet.
Maybe the one person that lives in the storm.
No, that's retarded.
Dreading
That's
upon
Santa Claus.
dread.
Oh, what might that be?
Yes.
It's
Yeah,
almost
but-
like you could
During
check on your
weeks?
Green looked at Tom's face, and with unease within himself, flipped the sheet over and revealed the corpse that stared mindlessly back
Fit
at Tom.
himself.
The skin was pale white, eyes wide and foggy. The short blonde hair on his head unkept.
These weak arms
and
are
the
heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom's
Yeah.
spaghetti.
Plot twist, it was Eminem. And his blood-stained
Eminem
mouth
killer.
agape, as if the jawbones had been snapped off. It was Jeff the Killer.
Whoa! Plot twist. And my shot compared to
Okay,
that.
for anyone who knows
Chapter two.
anything about decomposition, you'd know that a body sitting alone for 3 weeks would look a lot worse than that.
Oh,
It would.
significantly.
It would look like.
That's like the most minor of the problems here. Apparently, even though he was right next to the door, Tom.
He didn't notice the awful smell of the decaying body.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd notice
And
it.
also, what the hell would Green show the corpse instead of just
And how
telling?
could he deliver the how could he deliver the package if he was dead?
I don't know.
He was a
If he's
ghost.
been dead for 3 weeks.
Because someone else.
Oh my god.
And really, why would Green just show the deform? Because really, I just snapped.
Who
Pretty
reads?
messed up.
Alright,
They
who's
wouldn't-
reading
they
next?
wouldn't
Me
let
or
him
Real
the
Memo?
body.
It's me because because we skipped me because I had to do something.
Oh, alright.
Okay.
Go ahead now.
Shock.
Chapter 2.
Sorry about that. Shock. That was all Tom had felt as he sat in the quiet interrogation room.
Really should have
Alone.
checked on your friend a long time ago, eh?
Yeah.
Numb
you
with
feel
shock.
stupid.
All right, we get it. He was shocked.
He was
Well,
pretty shocked.
imagine my shock.
Wonderfully shocked.
Wow, must have been shocker than the shocker of shocksery. As he sat in the silence, his mind tried to reel back and remember what had happened more than an hour ago. A detective named Green had visited him.
It's Dan Green.
The thing that makes it worse is that I have a game of Clue right next to me.
Since when did it evolve into Phoenix Wright bullshit?
Oh, where are we? I
Yeah.
don't. Where are we up to?
Chapter
was-
2.
It's in chapter 2, but I don't see any of the lines that you were just reading.
We're in chapter
Uh,
2 and
Oh, I
something.
see it. Never
The
mind.
second
Second
paragraph.
paragraph.
Yeah, I see it. I'm
Again,
retarded.
we're going through this as a snail's pace, so just don't look too far down.
Alright.
This is our fucking New Year's Eve, people. This is what we chose to do.
Yeah, this is all
Yeah.
your guys' fault.
Fish, someone's asked for the Discord link like 15 times.
Oh my god.
Oh fucking no.
Keep going, Momo, whatever your name is.
Perfect. He was brought into Kyle's room, which the cops had to break into and had turned out to be completely derelict for 3 weeks. And he, Tom, had seen what had become of his friend Kyle. He could still vividly remember the look of horror upon Kyle's face, the jaw hanging uselessly from its sockets and the eyes wide, dead and empty.
My name's Jeff.
Wow.
Okay, my
Okay, this is all being written in the third person, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And his mouth.
So
Is that Vince 12?
Keep
It is, hello.
Oh, hi.
Diversity hire, just pretend like I'm just like a plant in the room. I don't actually do anything. In the third person, and I'm just gonna complain right away. When you write in the third person in a rather kind of dry and kind of a recounting manner, ellipses come off as really cringeworthy to me.
There's no reason for it to be in third person because it's when you're writing third person, it's usually because you want to show other characters' thoughts.
Yeah, and in the first
Or
story,
it's a
both of
story
the
that's like
perspectives were first person. So that's an interesting sort of.
Hey, the genuine, real deal JC Diana, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is official.
Alright.
Official.
Sir
next-
JC the Hyena 231 himself.
Up
'cause
next,
it's like if the story is told entirely from one character's perspective, why are you writing it in third? What are you doing?
Well, guys,
Shut
what's
up.
his face? Brightside had a plan. Everybody should mute their mics for the entirety of one page, and then when the person's done reading the page, we unmute, talk.
Okay.
Is that a
yes.
good?
Yes.
That's fair.
Okay. Who's
Fine
gonna?
with that.
Let's all mute our mics. 3, 2, 1.
Whoever's reading needs to read though.
Yeah. Just do we go back to the story?
That's you, real memo.
Go on.
Read.
Is it my turn? It's not my turn. Be crazy.
Fisher's turn?
No, it's.
oh, it's my turn. It's real Memo's
Mine.
turn.
Yeah.
But if he's not gonna go, then I'll just take over.
No, it's not Fish's turn.
It's a real Memo's turn. So if he's not going, then fuck him. I'm gonna take over.
Yeah, just go.
All right. So where are we?
Wait, he's typing in the
Okay,
chat.
go ahead. Third paragraph.
Third paragraph. Okay.
His mic is
After-
broken. Yeah, go.
After that, he was brought to the police station by Detective Green, who had told him to wait in the interrogation room, promising him he wasn't in any kind of trouble. Tom had been sitting in this dark, quiet room, looking at the polished table ever since. He still couldn't well register what he had seen, what felt like minutes ago. How did he not see the signs? 'Cause you're a fucking moron. How did he not consider the possibility that his own friend had been dead for 3 weeks? He believed, probably hoped, that Kyle was merely busy. That something kept coming up and he had to cut classes in order to deal with it. But no, Kyle was not busy at all. He was dead.
Pretty busy being dead.
Yeah, I guess you could do that. Tom snapped out of his increasing depression as he saw the door open. Detective Green had walked into the room carrying a cup of coffee. Hold on, shit. Carrying a cup of coffee. Following behind her was a dark-haired woman that looked younger than Green, wearing a hot pink vest over her white buttoned shirt and dark blue jeans. Green gave the coffee to Tom. Here, you look like you needed a pick-me-up. Coffee right after your friend is dead. How about that? As Tom took the cup and sipped it, he and the woman sat down with him. Green across from him and the woman beside him. Alright, introductions. Tom, this is my sister Sarah. He paused as Tom shook the woman's hand. She's part of the investigation I'm working on.
A pleasure to meet you, Tom.
Jesus Christ.
Sarah Green said.
Here.
Then the tone of warm concern. She asked,
Are you feeling okay?
fuck, where am I? Oh yeah. Tom couldn't respond. He felt his face heat up as he looked at his coffee cup.
I'm sorry about what happened to your friend, Tom.
Sarah gave her condolences, putting a hand on Tom's shoulder. We both are, honestly, Derek responded. Now listen, Tom. The reason you're here isn't because you're in trouble. No shit. We don't expect you had anything to do with what's happened with Kyle, so you don't gotta worry. We do, however, require your help. Hold on. Let's scroll down. My help? Tom said quietly and shakingly, not taking his eyes off the cup. He just felt his grief just starting to spill out. My friend's dead. He's fucking dead. And he felt his eyes welling up, his voice breaking. I had no idea, nor did I do anything to help him. I should have read the signs. Should I keep going?
Yeah, just finish
Yeah,
off
I'm
this
gonna read till the
paragraph.
next paragraph ends.
Yeah,
The
finish the
minute he
paragraph.
stopped responding to my calls, I should have been there. I should have fucking done something. He wiped his eyes, sniffling. Sarah handed him a box of tissues, which he took a couple from.
Okay,
Yeah.
thoughts?
I just want to say that was a delicious trap voice.
Yeah.
I love your girl voice. It's amazing.
It's not even it's not even a girl voice. It's just a voice changer.
I find it.
Yeah, I know, it's kind of lame.
Why
I
did
get
I need Tom's help? Like, you got a college student and two of the worst detectives, ever.
Okay.
Just a real dream team there.
Tom be
Apparently,
the
like-
prime suspect?
Tom would absolutely be
Closest
the
to
prime
Kyle.
suspect.
Absolutely.
And it's like, oh, I just magically didn't wonder that my friend was gone for 3 weeks, even though I totally should have been able to smell it and I totally should have been concerned. And there's no reason I shouldn't have checked on him because he was literally one floor down.
And watch
Really,
like
Kyle didn't do
Yeah,
it,
he-
and just
He waited
delusional.
3 weeks to just knock on his
No,
fucking
I
door.
didn't
That
kill my
lazy
friend.
motherfucker.
Sonic did it. Sonic did it. I didn't kill my friend.
Basically,
The
this
moment
is
I
what,
heard that he was gone for 3 weeks, I knew he was dead. It was more than obvious. But nope, Tom simply lives in some kind of alternative reality where apparently people being gone for 3 entire goddamn weeks, even though they have no reason to be gone so far, is a normal thing.
This only makes sense if Tom is so used to people ditching him for long periods of times that he assumes it's completely normal that his friend just stops talking to him.
He probably is.
Probably is that much of a
But then
freak.
again, he does like Sonic.
Sonic is
Already
the
on
only friend I
scrap
need.
brain. They're already on scrap brain zone in the fucking stream. The lost zone in the game.
bear in
Oh my
mind,
God.
this
Oh,
is
God.
something that's written by someone who's somewhat antisocial, and his only comes to
And
the
has a
outside
massive
world.
ego.
You know,
I'm mostly talking
I gotta
about.
give props to the story for running
contact
one.
with the outside world
Sorry.
is
Let's
hard for
let
him.
Vince speak.
At least the story did not go over the top gore porn at us. Yet.
Problem is that he writes what he knows, and what he knows is based on things that he enjoys. It's one of the reasons why Sonic.exe Round 2 was like some kind of Law and Order anime bullshit. That's because that's what his interest in. And the problem is, if you're not going to write inside, you got to write inside your comfort zone because that's what you know. Writing a certain tone and a certain kind of type of story, you can't write everything that you particularly have an interest in. Like, Death Note style plots don't gel well with Law and Order is what I'm trying to say.
I'm going to fucking vomit.
That's
The
a great
actual
way to put it.
Sonic.exe game is about 5 pages.
Oh my
God.
god.
Lord, are you kidding? So the entire half of the story before we get to Sonic is basically just Tom's life.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yes.
die.
Life.
This is
about
68 pages.
We could have read
Oh,
Sonic.
Tom.
Contact with the
What?
outside
Like
world
this
is
is
for
forever.
Affinity and DeviantArt.
Can I just say?
There's no
I can
wonder
look at
why
like the
Fish
importance that it is.
Can I just say? Can I just
Fish
ask?
won't reveal this?
Guys,
It's because
Can I just ask? Do you mean to
Everyone-
tell me
Hold on.
we could have read the original Sonic.exe twice right now?
Yes.
Probably.
we would have finished that
The
very
game stretches
before
from
we
about
even
page 14
Uh,
to
You
page
Could have
20.
read my remake, and it would have lasted for less than one page.
Unfucking
I'm gonna
real.
get
A
into armchair
single
psych.
chapter of the
Oh.
story is dedicated to the
Sorry,
actual
sorry,
game.
Vince, what were you gonna say?
I don't want to play armchair psychologist, but the reason why it's so long and like has all these really obtuse details, like isn't one. And I'm speaking from someone who has mild Asperger's myself, so I'm not trying to cast shade on this guy, but
we've gone way
like
past
world
that on
building
this
when
channel.
It comes to people with autism, like isn't that just one aspect of it? Like he gets really invested in these worlds that he crafts, and I mean,
Sure, but I have
that would
my
be
own
all
theory.
well and good, but
He made it 68 pages long.
I mean, just feels like he's dragging on. It just feels like he's dragging on for us to try and care about Tom. He's trying to make us care about Tom. But really, I don't care about Tom. You're not
let's
getting
just see,
for Tom.
let's see fucking Sonic rip some
Okay,
people.
I can tell.
I don't think you're
like,
going far enough. It's not just that I don't care about Tom. I am basically completely alienated by this premise because you're trying to make Sonic into an eldritch entity. I can't see it. I'm sorry. It's just too stupid.
Please don't
Yeah,
apologize.
also, there was a bunch of like really philosophical shit in the beginning as well. Like, why are we here? What does everything mean?
What is the nature of
Why are we
mankind?
still here? This is somehow related
Well,
to
that's
Sonic.
Jesus Christ.
God damn.
Please mute this.
Right?
So
you rewrite the freaking story on my own way. Of course, it needs a lot of work. I still need to modify it a lot.
By modify, you mean discard and start again.
Okay,
Even
but
that,
one of
even my story, and even the first version of the story, at least got to the point.
One of the main complaints everyone had for Sonic.exe 2 was how ungodly long it is. And JCN's response was, okay, let me make it about like 5 times longer and make it about shit no one
What if we had to do this entire
there's
thing,
so
but
much
instead we were
padding.
reading
He's learned
the Godzilla? What if we were reading
Okay,
Godzilla
Yeah,
instead?
exactly.
We
How
could
fucking
finish
long would this
Godzilla
be?
NES
Fish,
before this.
I feel
Do
so
you think we
sorry
should-
for you.
Guys, do you think we should move on to the next next page now?
Let's just move on
Wait,
to the game.
hold on. Which fucking chapter are you on?
Okay, you can read if you want.
Alright, guys,
11,
fuck
right?
the idea. Let
Yep.
Fish,
We'll probably
guys,
lose
just
some.
let Fish
57
read the
pages
rest.
to go.
Just let
before
Everybody-
we start,
I'm sorry?
Decorum, please.
Sorry.
Alright, just let Fish read after the faux philosopher, because this is not going very well.
Are you sure? I thought it was
Alright.
going great. This is not a
No.
complete shit show.
Fish,
What?
please,
Clearly
it's so
not.
bad.
This was a very
You're
good
gonna
idea.
cause
on
your
everybody's
fucking liver to explode.
No, this is a great idea.
yeah,
Come back.
about why
wish I
the
did.
story's so long.
Give
We have
Google
Goes back
four
back
pages of
let
talking
you people
before
know
we
to
get to
pronounce
the
it
actual
properly.
game. So
Reason
I
the
vote to skip
story
to the
is
game.
so long is because JC thinks if a story is longer, it makes him look smarter and it makes his story look better. Like, oh, look how
It's
much I
basically
wrote. I'm
trying-
just like Ulysses.
So basically,
And there's so
this
much
is
just
Godzilla
shit.
NS, but fucked. This
It's
is the
so much that doesn't matter.
Purple
Okay.
Godzilla NS was actually good.
There's just so much that doesn't matter.
Okay. Okay.
There's so
Okay,
much
okay,
padding.
okay. Everything
And
else in
then-
the game in one episode, in one sentence.
Uh,
People don't think the video game killed Kyle. That's it. 3 pages of talking that doesn't matter until we get to the actual game.
Like, you've actually been reading this the entire time while we've
just
been
skip
sitting
the
around
game?
just jerking our dicks off.
Yes.
No, there,
Oh my
Big
god.
I think someone is actually
Continue
working.
now.
Even the
point,
girls have been
let me-
jerking their
Sonic
dicks off.
Let me
playthrough's
fucking-
almost
Let me
over.
spoil this shit for you. It begins on chapter 5, the actual, feasible story about
Chapter
But the bit with
5?
Sonic.
there are
Yeah,
chapters?
chapter 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
What page?
Yeah, I know.
Oh my god, guys! I think that at least
3.5 hours.
Please end this hell.
The game doesn't even begin till chapter 3.
Oh, crikey.
So bad.
You could just skip there.
So much fucking padding!
So there's the prologue, chapter 1 and chapter 2
Pros.
of completely useless stuff.
Oh
This
my
is
god, I
just
just
That
look
can
forward.
summarize
I
literally
think
You know what?
Tom's
Guys,
friend
I
is
have a
dead and
plan.
he got the game.
Stop?
No.
Is the
What is
plan
the
stop?
Let me check this chat.
Yes, that's the plan. Just stop.
Stop.
My
Get
plan
Okay.
is JC the hyena. When we get to his next round, it'll end on that. That'll be no. I mean, not Fish stick on a stick. I'm so sorry, Fish. I
You just called me
with
JC the hyena.
That's a horrible.
Oh
Fish is
god.
actually
Holy
JC. I mean,
That's a sin. That's a sin right there.
JC the fish.
you wrote Sonic.exe the
How
entire
dare
time.
you?
Fish.
Oh, he was phone.
Okay, Fish, really quick. Do you mind
Who
if we
was-
skip to the game?
Absolutely not.
Yes.
Please.
Yeah,
by
please
all
do
means.
that. Wait, can I
Yeah,
just tell you what
yes, as in
happens
you
in between
mind-
though? Just first.
Is it
Yeah.
nothing?
You're saying
Yeah. So, all right, no. Listen here. Listen.
Really, nothing happens. But...
So Derek Green appears after Tom's friend Kyle fucking kills himself,
Mhm.
I think, or he dies
Yes.
after staying
He's
inside for
suicide.
3 weeks without food. Yeah, he's dead. Big shocker, huh? Who could have foreseen
Well,
that he was gonna
imagine my
die?
shock.
And how did he break
Exactly.
his jaw?
It's so obvious that he's gonna die. Come on, fucking JC. And there's so much padding, and I think Tom gets traumatized or something. He starts crying like a bitch. Derek Green and his sister shows up.
Nepotism.
We got to
There's
that.
about
Fucking,
a page.
his sister is JC's waifu. He describes her in great detail, as if he
Yeah,
wants to
okay.
stick his dick inside of that.
Well, that can't be right, because JC the hyena is
There's about a
ugly,
page
and
of
Alpha
people-
I'm serious.
Jesus Christ.
There's
No,
about
Fish,
a
I'm
page of
serious.
people completely unrelated to the main story, just talking
Yeah.
about Kyle's death.
Yeah,
and
and then-
I
somehow,
wasn't here before. Did they
somehow
establish
Kyle's
that
laptop
Kyle-
is still
I thought
alive.
so we can feel bad
Like it
for
didn't
Tom.
die.
Yeah, because I think also, quick spoiler for what's after this, they find fucking Sonic.exe in the anime club.
Oh my
Look at that.
Wait, are you serious?
That happens. Yeah, I'm serious. That
We need to
happens.
find. We need to go there.
No, it's in
I'm going
chapter
to gas
6.
my
It's in
car.
chapter 6. That's how far
Yeah,
it is. Me and a few other
This has to
people
be a joke. I need to
from
check
the
that.
other fucking
doing it.
from the other
Don't sit on the mic.
BCP
Why
server
have we been
went.
wasting all of our fucking time on this boring shit when we have, like, Sonic and Anime Club ahead of us? What is
Yeah,
What
exactly.
is going on here?
Okay, whose turn is
You're
it to
It's so
read?
weird, man.
it was
It's so weird.
Shenanigans.
Who's gonna read
Guys,
that?
only Fish.
It's
Only
Vince
Fish
12
is gonna
turn to
read.
read.
This is bullshit.
Okay,
Fish, don't. I'm serious. I'm concerned for your health.
You're
You're gonna get
skipping
health.
to
You're gonna get a
chapter-
fucking
No,
heart attack now.
he made us do this. He made us do this. He needs
I
to be
read
punished.
this. I read this shit for
doing
3
this.
hours, and I
Listen,
genuinely felt like I
listen.
wanted to die
Yo,
afterwards.
listen.
It
Listen.
hurts so bad.
Oh,
Shut up.
Guys, everyone, shut up!
I'm decorum, please, gentlemen. Fish, go ahead.
Okay, we're skipping to chapter 5. We're skipping to where Sonic is. Can someone please point that out to me, like what page or anything?
I think
Three.
just,
Well,
there's so much padding. I don't think all of chapter 5 is padding. Chapter 4, maybe. I think. I don't quite know.
Bottom
Yeah,
of
I think it's
Wait,
4
wait.
actually. So
I
basically,
start
he gets his friend's old dead
5.
laptop. You know, his friend's
Oh, wait, I
old
think it's
destroyed
chapter
laptop, mind
3.
you.
Chapter 5 is halfway through page 30.
He
in
gets
the
the
document.
game. He gets the game from Kyle, and that's about it. I
Oh wait,
think.
wait. Chapter
don't quite
3 is when
remember.
Sonic.exe starts.
yes.
Oh no,
Okay.
there's so much
Yeah,
padding.
page
Oh
14.
boy, can't wait for Blood Gore.
Chapter 30?
Okay.
Yeah, midway through
Five.
midway through chapter 14 is when the game starts. Let's just do that, because then it's actually gonna get
Oh
interesting.
my
No, I'm
god.
seeing it at the
No.
start of
Serious?
chapter 3.
Okay.
Are you serious?
Jesus.
Please
No,
guys,
no.
guys,
The game starts before that, I think.
No, like
No,
I'm
it
seeing
starts
it right
right here.
here. Chapter 3.
Fish.
Okay.
You start from chapter
Okay, everyone, please shut up for a sec. Fish.
Yes.
Can we read chapter 3 and then go straight to chapter 5 because I doubt
Absolutely.
chapter
And-
4 has anything useful.
Anything
No, I think
that
there's
like
some
skips
more
any
pad
of the
or
dumb
some more
bullshit that
stuff
has
in the
nothing to do
game
with
in
Sonic
chapter
is
4
fine.
too.
Just go straight to 5.
No, fuck you.
Okay,
No,
let's let Fish
he might
decide.
show up in 3 too.
It's
I don't know.
Fish's
When you
stream, let him go.
I came here to fucking see a blue hedgehog with blood on his eyes doing some stupid shit, not to see fucking CSI.
I'm starting from
Stephen
the
King.
line. Do
CSI
you want to
autism.
install Sonic.exe? How's that?
Okay.
Yeah, I think he installs it chapter 3.
At the very
think.
bottom of page 14.
There you go.
Okay.
Everybody mute your
How
mics.
far is that in?
Everybody mute your mics so
Right,
Fish
of
can
course.
talk.
Okay.
End it.
Do you want to install Sonic.exe, capitalized E? Sonic.exe, Tom read the name again to see if it was correct. He felt a small twinge of disbelief creeping up within himself. Really? The really wonderful, never-before-seen video game Kyle had found and spent weeks playing before he died was a Sonic the Hedgehog game? Tom felt his anger rising, but he suppressed it. He couldn't bring himself to curse his friend for such stupidity. And who knows, maybe Tom was being too quick to judge this game. Willing to give the benefit of the doubt in the honor of his friend, Tom clicked yes. A standard installation wizard popped up for Sonic.exe, and Tom went through the process. He directed the game files to program files to, oh my fucking god. The window changed into, oh my god, it's just Sonic.
Fish,
skip
He
to
watches
Sonic.
a movie and that's it. Skip it.
Yeah, Fish, you're gonna have to see change the stream video because they're already on the final boss of Sonic.
No, it's fine. I have it up to autoplay the second Sonic game next.
Alright, good.
Because this is like 3 hours to get like 5 chapters in.
It's
a
fine.
clusterfuck to read.
It's fine.
I blame everyone else.
Filler and filler and filler.
You know,
Everybody mute your mic.
For you, Fish, I would have set it to, I don't know, Sonic Labyrinth. It's slow, tedious, and it'll last forever, so...
Oh.
Scene.
I figured the first one would be more appropriate considering the game. Anyways, after a while he heard something as he continued looking at the screen, quiet but noticeable. A music box playing slowly. He recognized the song. It was the theme song to the very first Sonic the Hedgehog game, except it only played the first few notes twice before ending. The black screen changed as soon as the song ended. Tom saw on the screen a background of a sunny blue sky, with white clouds floating by slowly to the left. On the center in front of the clouds was the title Sonic, and that familiar title text in most Sonic titles. The captions "Press Enter" flashing below it. Tom pressed Enter as instructed, and the title screen faded into the sky background with a computerized blip sound. At least it's not pixelated! And then a voice spoke up. Tom had jumped, startled from how sudden the voice came from the computer. It was a strange voice. It sounded like a young man's, at least somewhat younger than him, except it sounded off. It wasn't just the fact that it spoke in a friendly, almost childlike manner, but Tom could tell by just listening to the voice that there was something not right about it. Like it sounded fake. Hiya, do you want to play a game with me? The screen faded to black, and then 2 options appeared. Yes and no. His curiosity still maintained, Tom clicked yes. The voice spoke again. Awesome, I already got the perfect game we could play, gamers. One of my favorites.
Sure, games have sound. I'm scared now.
Hey, gamers.
The
Wanna get
horror,
shots
the
like
terror
this?
of friendly voices speaking to me.
Hey, gamers. Tom began to detect a slight familiarity to the tone of the voice. It was like whoever was speaking was trying to sound like Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm trying.
Was it Christian?
It might
Absolutely fucking terrifying.
Almost like it's a fucking.
It was
Sonic
me,
the
Austin!
Hedgehog.
It was me!
God damn it.
Oh no.
It was a pretty good
Wow,
attempt, but Tom couldn't shake the
Oh,
feeling
no.
that there was something wrong with the way it sounded. The playfulness of the voice didn't really help either.
To be fair, have you heard people, voice actors for Sonic the Hedgehog? They're all terrible.
Oh no, a friendly voice is speaking to me in a video game. I'm gonna piss my pants.
Like, what does
That's this
it mean
fucking
when
story.
that sounds off? Like, how do I make an off Sonic voice? Like, haha, hello there. I can't make an off Sonic voice. I can make an off voice, but an off Sonic voice?
You make him sound like he has 4 more chromosomes than he should have. That's how you do it.
Oh,
Ah, that makes sense.
What am I doing? I'm so sorry.
When you keep reading, this is just gonna get so much fucking worse.
I already
Okay,
have a
I'm sorry,
headache.
Fish.
Just you
I'm
wait.
terrible.
I really don't feel well. I'm frightened right now.
My balls hurt.
None of us do.
Me to keep reading? Do you want somebody else to keep reading?
I guess I could keep
Just
reading.
fish, just fish. It's gonna go the fastest that way.
I guess
Yeah,
I'll just
basically.
keep going.
Yeah, because we just all fool around.
If I die,
Yeah, I
I'm
guess.
blaming all of you.
What if we all have like, or no, that's not possible.
No, don't do that. That's even worse.
Whoever
It'll
that
be
is,
fucking
back
terrible. Oh, what is this? Why is this in Google Docs?
We die.
Why isn't this in the fucking the shit pasta fucking link?
The troll pasta
Because I know that exists. Yeah, the
I don't
Shit,
know
but
if it
I don't know
does.
what it's called again. No, it does. I've seen it before. Trust me. Right, I'll
Oh,
send
well,
it
let's
to
get
you.
now.
Hold on.
Well, it's just easier this way because
I'll
we
try
can
and
like
find it.
tell what page we're on. The screen changed into what appeared to be a dimly lit room with 3 large old TV screens lined up on the floor. A yellow arrow blinked toward the right next to the third TV, showing more TV screens. Captions were above the screens reading, "Choose a player." Oh my god.
So it was basically Saw.
It's the same beginning. It's the same game. It's the first Sonic.exe, but there's way more now.
Yeah, there's way more
can you
characters.
just highlight
That's
the
the
things
thing.
that are different and just give a short summary of the things that are the same?
No, because it gets so much. I think he changed up a lot of it. I think the chase is still there. The fucking spooky fox gets chased by spooky hedgehog. That's probably gonna molest him. That's still there.
Okay, because of what I'm seeing,
Sam Wakeman hates Sonic so much.
it's
This story keeps
Sally.exe.
getting worse.
It's Sally.exe, like Frankenstein stitched together with Sonic.exe.
Yeah, that's
Those are the
this.
second characters to choose.
I just wanted to
It's still getting
Do
worse.
you guys want to see the new design Sonic.exe?
Please no.
Oh,
fuck,
please,
I
yes,
remember
I'll
seeing
put it
that.
up on
I
the
remember
screen.
seeing that.
Do it, fast.
Jesus.
Do it.
Jeez,
Alright
no.
then, here we go. Be prepared.
Yeah! He looks like a stand!
It's so bad!
I have to put this up on the stream.
Shadow, you cunt, what have you done? Unbond me, fucking shoot me, never do this shit again.
Sonic looks like he's taken one.
I think this is when we need to stop. I don't think we can get any worse than this.
This is when we do this.
Hang on. Before anything, I at least...
Oh my god, even the design I made is more scary than this.
Look at him!
It's so bad. It
Look
looks
at
like it
him,
was made in
Chad.
fucking. What is this? Is this
He
some
looks like a stand.
fucking trashy
Sonic
editing
looks-
program? Why
I don't
does it
know.
look like a
Microsoft
Lego?
Microsoft
Why does it
makes
look like a
it
weird
be better than
fucking
this.
Lego? What's up with his chin? Why is his fucking shirt so weird? Why is
Please,
he? Are those
Tom, a
fucking? Are those thigh highs? Is he seriously wearing thigh highs? Sonic is a thought.
Like, it
Wow.
just looks like
Those are
Sonic's
thigh
about to
highs.
just
Those are
bend
actually
him
thigh
over.
highs.
I don't think we're gonna be able to top this, folks. I think
This
this
is
is the end.
amazing.
No,
Is this up on
we're-
the screen?
This is it.
Sonic appears to
We've
have
hit peak
breasts.
Sonic.
If I make
Yeah, it looks like
May
he
make
looks like fucking Kylo Ren.
resembling,
That's who he looks like. Look at him.
Kylo Ren.
He does, doesn't he?
What? What
Oh, what is this?
Oh my god.
That's just a predator. That's just.
What
a
have you
predator.
done? Yeah, that's just a fucking
That's at
predator.
least, like, slightly better.
Did you get to show it to our viewers on the YouTube?
Yeah, that's who he looks
Did
like.
YouTube
Kylo
get to
Ren.
see it?
Look at him. He looks like Kylo
No,
Ren,
they
doesn't
won't see it, unfortunately.
if
he?
I
Post it, please. Fish, for the love of God. If there's anything that
What
you
I
do in
feel
this
is a
life,
legitimate
please
criticism.
put that up on the screen. Please, I beg you.
Yeah, looking ahead a bit, this seems to try to take notes from
It gets worse.
Godzilla.NES. Well, you know, the Godzilla NES.
Yeah.
Godzilla.
Mm-hmm.
And now, because, you know,
Yeah.
asking questions of the player and, like, trying to gauge their personality.
Okay,
Oh,
but
you mean
let's
like-
be
you
honest.
mean
Going
like
web
face?
Godzilla NES was good.
Let's be
I mean,
honest.
the
If
little quiz
Godzilla
with the
NES,
Fish, did you
If
show the
Godzilla
tubers
One at a time.
the
What
Boris Sonic.exe?
it would suck.
Did you show the viewers it? I hope
What?
the viewers got to see.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's on
viewers
stream.
got to see it.
God,
Oh,
thank
the
goodness.
one that looks like a
Daddy
horrible,
Poppy one-
disgusting stand?
Yes, a horrible,
Yes.
disgusting
Oh my God,
JoJo
that's-
stand.
Okay, but really quick, if Godzilla
stand
NES
is
didn't have images,
Kylo
it would
Ren.
probably be a lot worse.
It would be so
That's
much.
true. It would be.
Yeah.
So this is
would be.
Godzilla NES without images.
But that kind
written
of
by
raises the
Kristen
question of
Leslie
whether or
Chandler.
not what the,
Yeah, and also
the
has
Sonic
Sonic.exe in it.
Honestly, I think we've hit peak Sonic. With this image, we're done. We cannot get worse than this.
Sonic achieved.
Yeah.
Is it up on the is it up on the
It is
stream?
absolutely up on
Yes,
the
it
screen
is.
right now.
Thank Jesus. I love you even more than I do
It is.
Fish.
But seeing it on the
Just-
YouTube video,
My design looks better than it.
Yep.
He
I
even
can see
zoomed in
right-
on it.
What the hell is that? Why does it look?
Okay.
This is the
Well,
part where
going
we need to stop.
back to what
So I
Is
think
this the real life? Is
No,
this
it's not real.
fantasy?
Come on, guys.
No,
This
this
is
is
Don't
hell.
bring Queen into this.
I'm
I think if
This
someone
is
like
hell.
ran over a hedgehog and then dipped it in blue paint, it would still make a better design.
Yeah. Because it'd be
well,
fucking metal. What do you mean?
Actually,
he was saying,
this just
Real
raised the
life
question:
hedgehogs are
if
really cute. What do you mean?
I
incorporated with like I don't know images from the video game that the fan-made game, would it be better at all?
No.
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 It would make
I
it
hate
funnier.
you did that.
It's
That was
so
still
bad.
terrible.
no.
Don't do
Okay,
that.
consider
It's
how
awful.
bad the images would be.
I can't
have-
believe I'm gonna say this, but
It'd be
I
so
never
low
done-
quality.
Never say it in my entire life, but I prefer the first Sonic.exe.
Definitely.
I can reluctantly agree with that.
I have
I
never,
would
Shadow, where'd you
honestly
find
rather
that
be
image?
never
watching like
once
Dutch
on
videos.
this
I know
channel,
the perfect way to.
never once on this channel have I had to
Actually-
stop a story so early and just like, no, we're done now. Cupcake,
Yeah,
I almost
exactly.
got to the end, and I don't even consider that. A
No,
great
you didn't.
pasta.
There's 14
Is it
chapters.
okay?
There is
Yeah.
14 fucking chapters. You got barely half the
14 chapters?
Yes.
Stop shouting.
I just want to throw that in really quickly. I'm skimming through JC's DeviantArt, and apparently he had a fucking editor for this story.
Yeah.
No.
Oh my god.
That's
The
why.
editor did
This editor.
Microsoft
One at a
Word.
time, folks. One at a time. How did this fucking editor not point out how much padding there is? Did he add padding? If so, I will find that man and murder him.
I honestly think that the
No, no, no,
editor
I
was
thi-
just there to
I
fix
think
some
it's
grammar
yes.
errors.
I think it's that hard.
Yes.
Guys, the writer of Justice Killer 2015 was the
Oh my
editor.
god. You know what? No. Listen. We should mock this on the stream. Just go to his DeviantArt and bully him.
No, come
Cyberbully.
on, no, nothing like that.
no.
That's just
Come
true.
on.
No,
Sure,
Fish
he's
is
made
not
the
going to
no,
become
no,
Leafy.
no, no.
Do
He's
not
not
get
going to
the
become
other fucking
ex-Leafy.
Fish's
No, it's a
channel.
I am officially against
We should-
endorsing bullying. Like, no, don't.
We should though.
Nothing
Just
like
take
that.
a look at his shit.
Let's
art.
not.
Can we
Let's
just-
not. Let's
that
not do
shit's
this.
against terms of service.
It's just
Yeah, we
the
can't
art.
do
Can we
that.
just look at
Yeah,
the
no
art?
bullying.
I don't like
Let's not
Jason
do it.
hanging out
Like,
any
I'm
more
not-
than anyone
Oh, well,
else.
that's fine.
I'm not.
But I'm not going
Anti-bullying
to give him
ranger.
ammunition in order to close down Fish's channel. That's what I'm
I'm
saying.
not.
Well, you just said that you were gonna do it.
If it
I'm
was
not
against if it wasn't
starting
against the
a
rules,
fucking
would you be okay
raid
with
on
it?
this guy.
Hell
He
yeah.
writes
What you're trying
bad
to say?
stories. That's not.
Guys, Fish
The
is
guy
don't-
We
just.
should
I don't-
seriously just
We are
take a
here
look
to
at his
talk
DeviantArt.
shit about bad stories and occasionally talk shit about the people who write them. Not incite a hate mob, okay?
We're not starting a raid.
Do
Come
you mean
on,
an
guys.
internet
Don't,
hate
don't be
mob?
dicks.
I don't really.
This is
not
Yeah,
gonna-
whatever.
Okay,
It's
let's
fine.
just move on.
Guys,
He's
guys,
not the best
guys.
person.
We just.
I'm not gonna attack.
Let's just move on.
Well,
I have
Because
a
I'm
have,
not even able to move on anymore. Now that I see the design that JC made for this new Sonic,
No, we can't keep raiding. Shadowlight, I'm so sorry. It's over. I sincerely apologize to everyone.
We can't go on.
Thought it'd be easier than trying to talk about
No,
them.
you fucking bad, man.
To be
Oh,
fair,
I managed to make Fish give up.
what the
Oh well, it's
I don't think you guys really
an absolute
understand. Like,
disaster.
notice me. I have the perfect finale.
Okay,
It ends with
most of my time-
anti-bullying PSA too. That's
can we
nice.
just
Yes.
get to
Oh.
the anime club
No.
part?
I spend most
So-
of my time
No bullying, no
searching
raiding.
around
This
spaces.
is not right to me.
Once quickly.
Tell
This
us
just
the
looks
end.
like
Tell us
some
the
kind
end.
of design for Memphis, but
Hear
no.
me out. Hear me out.
Yes.
Guys, can I just
I hit video.
can I just end this?
Okay,
Let's
I
end
have
this
the
shit.
I have the perfect ending for this video. I'm going to read my own Sonic.exe remake I wrote in 2016. Can I do that?
No.
It's
Please,
about
this is gonna hurt.
Okay, go.
It's better
Okay,
than
go. Okay.
Yes,
Yeah,
please
sure.
go.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'm a big Sonic the Hedgehog fan. A lot of people left the franchise after the Genesis era, but I've stuck with it all the way through. I was there for Sonic CD, Sonic Adventure, and even Sonic 06. A game so bad I legitimately believe it was designed as a false flag terrorist attack by a think tank of Freemasons. No, actually.
Okay, I'm liking this better than the one. we
How
just did already.
anti-Semitic, goy.
Hold on,
Yay,
can
this
you
is actually better.
Can you like give us a drive link to this or something?
Yeah, is
How
there a
long
link
is
to
it?
this
Don't worry,
anywhere?
it's very short. It's very short. It all started on a sunny,
ahead.
breezy summer afternoon. The beautiful
I
kind
really
of
like
day.
your story because you got to the point.
Yes.
I really like it.
The beautiful kind of day where it would be a perfect time for a nice hot hike or a jog if it weren't hot enough to cook a fucking pizza on the sidewalk. I was playing Shadow the Hedgehog and wondering what the hell went so wrong. That's a great question. When
Well, at least he's
suddenly
enjoying it.
I heard my doorbell ring.
Ooh.
The mailman had me sign for a mysterious package. I took it back inside and opened it up. Inside the box was an even smaller box covered in barbed wire. I put on a set of work gloves, pulled the razor wire off, and opened it up. Inside was a note written in blood red ink. The handwriting was sloppy as if written by a shaking hand. Underneath the note, there was a blank disc with the words "Burn this fucking game" written on it. I read through the note, and it became clear it was from my good friend Kyle. See how fast we got through this already? The letter he wrote was
to appreciate this a lot more.
Yeah.
the letter he wrote
not
was
gonna
filled
see-
with a sincere, unmistakable panic. Tom, I can't take it anymore. I had to get rid of this game somehow. It told me I couldn't just throw it away. I had to send it to someone else, or it would never stop. Once you play it, you can't just get rid of it. There's something wrong with this game. Something.
Then how did he get rid of it?
Infinite.
He
Please,
doesn't play
Tom.
it.
Please don't play this. Seeing how badly the game traumatized him, I smashed the disc with a hammer, tossed the pieces into my fireplace with some old shredded AOL discs so it could never possibly be reassembled. And then, once the disc fragments were nothing but ashes, I dumped them into my toilet, poured drain cleaner all over them, carefully mixed it all up so there wasn't even a microscopic trace left, and then I flushed the toilet, took a piss in it, and flushed it again. I then went back to playing Shadow the Hedgehog for exactly 20 minutes. It was so bad I couldn't even finish the level I was on. I shut the system off and went to bed. I had no dreams that night. The next week, Kyle sent me a thank you note with a $50 bill attached. Just to be safe, I burned that too. The end.
Yes. Round of applause. Round of applause. That was actually a great way to end this stream.
Have my children.
Yes. Did it! I did it! Yes!
Take everything from me.
Nailed it! Goodbye, everyone. I had a wonderful time.
Wait, is the stream ending now?
Yes,
Is that
we're stopping it. I'm
We
so
tried.
sorry. I'm so sorry.
Fish,
that-
can I
Keep
do a
the
little?
server.
Yes, absolutely. You can
Keep
say
the
something.
server for any future
yeah, let's
streams or
yeah.
readings.
Yeah, let's
Keep
just
the
keep the
server
server.
Sorry,
Vince,
Vince, gonna say something.
Fish,
Also, I'm gonna get a better
my
mic.
channel,
because-
like basically to advertise on a future plan.
What's up?
Yo, can you...
No, no.
I will tackle the story on my channel complete. I will do a complete
Oh my god, my fucking
on
audio.
my channel if anyone wants.
Oh my god.
Once
I'm up to the
that's
challenge. I'm up to the challenge.
Vince, can I have a
This-
link to your channel?
Yeah, dude. Go
Not
ahead.
even fish is taking us. It's so hard to pronounce this word. Not even fish could finish it.
No, I couldn't finish it.
Did
I
not
mean,
even-
God, what?
I mean, all the
Thank
issues
you,
with all
everyone.
that having to deal with everyone kind of
fun,
compounded
dude.
that, but I don't think I would have been able to get through this thing on my own
I
either.
think
So
if you ever want to do one of these again,
Was
you
it
may want to put a
amazing?
limit on the number of people.
yeah, maybe
Yeah,
like-
patrons only.
6 or 7 people said
Jesus. Yeah, my.
That's a good idea.
If you want to
That's-
do
that's
something for my
pretty
channel,
cool.
or you want to do something with
Me too.
my audio.
I mean
is-
that
I think all of us here does.
Fish, check out my
the
channel.
creator and unsexually. I'm just letting you know that right now. I swing that away.
Don't
Okay,
lie.
Kyle.
We know
Sounds a bit
you
rude.
love him.
Sounds a bit like
Happy
bum.
New Year, everyone.
Yes,
See
happy
ya,
New Year,
everyone.
definitely.
Oh,
Oh, I died.
Oh my god.
Alright.
I love doing this. Hope we do it again.
Yes.
Bye.
And the fish die.
Thanks for
I
having me
love
on.
you all.
We need more booze next
Thank you,
time.
JC Hyena.
Goodbye, Gaylords.
You too.
Bye,
Fucking
everyone.
Fingers caught in a trash compactor.
Oh god. It's a
You
bit
know my
much.
mic kept breaking.
Okay, so I would just like to say to everyone in chat right now, thank you very much for watching this complete shit show of a stream. I'm so sorry that this went as poorly as it did on so many fronts.
Congratulations if you kept watching all this.
If you watched through the whole way,
I would have quit if
good job.
if I wasn't.
Let's
in
do
the
his
chat.
outro.
Yeah.
God.
For future, I suggest you create like a community server. You could do it on that if you wish. If you really want to include viewers. Fuck that.
Yeah, I'll probably just set it up so that maybe you're like, oh hey, if you want to join me for readings, like live stream readings, be a patron or something. I don't know. I don't know.
That's what.
Well, I
that's a
run
good
a few
idea.
public servers, so I'd be more than willing to help out in any way I can.
That's what a night mine does. That makes sense. Like even
Great
make it like
idea.
a $1
Do
or a $5 thing.
Yeah.
Be a part of the shit shows.
You could just make it so that it's Patreon only to join you in on a stream.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know,
Makes
it helps
sense.
out with gaining money
Patreon
for
only is
them.
inconvenient to me because I'm a broke motherfucker.
I'm also a broke motherfucker. That's why I need your Patreon money.
Give me your money,
okay,
Goyim, and
no,
you can help me read.
Yes, he said,
You're
rubbing
already-
his hands together.
Make it like if you're already in
Okay,
the server.
I'm pushing for one rule for
Boy,
fish.
you got your money.
So
like,
the
people
only
who
black
are already in
person
the server.
here, I'm a diversity hire, okay, Fish?
Okay, yeah.
I hope for college
How progressive.
Alright. Everybody,
Oy vey, how
so
progressive.
Racist.
Fish, keep this server for next time. I love this
Yeah.
shit. Do it again soon. I hope we can do this again.
I'll-
'Cause it's just a shit show, but I loved it.
I'll try
It
to
was good.
minimize how many shit shows we have on this channel.
I know that
Good
was
idea.
yeah,
You can
good
do
idea.
with what that creepypasta doesn't have a rotating like cast list basically.
Yeah.
So often you bring in 5, 4, 3 people, and then take.
Yeah, I think the most guests they've ever had is like 3.
Yeah, I don't think I can handle having like 15 people. I did
Yeah,
not expect
this
that many
is
people.
Unmanageable.
There was like 12 at
There's
one
so
point.
many
To be
people.
fair, there's
Well,
a
your
difference
channel is fairly
between
small, so.
there's a difference between talking online because if we were in person talking to one another, we would be less inclined to interrupt one another.
Yeah.
When someone's about
Yeah.
to talk.
Yeah.
We would still, be sitting there for like 5 hours.
And you better give this the server a really good picture for the
Make it,
I'll-
with
make
it.
it the fucking swole Sonic.exe.
Oh, do that right now,
Do
please.
that.
I need
Okay,
to see
okay.
this.
Yeah, once I get managing this stupid fucking server, then yes, I will absolutely do that. Hang on, let me see if I can do that
Alright.
now.
I got a question for you.
Yes.
It's worse than Jeff the Killer.
Oh god.
Significantly worse.
Yes,
Well, I
it's
don't know.
way
We
worse.
barely fucking got into it. We
Yeah,
can't really
like, if
form an
I-
opinion on
No, trust me, it's worse. It's far worse.
What's worse?
Is a
I've
Yeah,
read
and
into
you
it.
have,
Oh,
like,
there it
so
is.
bad.
There it
Jeff the
is.
Killer had a coherent story.
not just that, but it's weird
Here's the
saying
real
that because
question.
it's not that even that old, but
Fucking.
Jeff the Kid product of its time.
Yeah. I think
And when you really
That's
look
probably
at
like the best way.
Alright, see you everyone.
Yeah.
Love you. Bye.
Yeah. Oh,
And
wow,
there
they
he goes.
without finishing the
So-
sentence.
anyways.
Every time I
It
see
really
Taco
is
Legends, I
just
just think
awful.
taco salad.
The entirety of the story is just awful, and there's so much padding too. Did you get how far did you get into it before you skipped Fish?
2 chapters I want to say.
We got to
About
like
halfway through chapter 2.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, okay, I can imagine that you saw a lot of padding because I read with no skips through from 1 to 5, and it was so bad. It took me 3.5 hours just to get to fucking chapter 5.
Yeah, see, I'm
Oh
not
my
gonna
We'll
God.
say
So bad.
one of the most
To be fair, you
horrifying
probably also
moments.
didn't have like 10 chuckle fucks trying to
Well,
talk at
we
the
just
same
learned a lesson today.
yeah, I'm not
Got
gonna call
better
this like a
and-
flat
All
worse than
toast is
Jeff the
toast
Killer because I
toast.
never got through the whole thing. But it was. If it
I think
wasn't
the
so,
fact that you couldn't get through it to begin with is a sign that it's worse.
yeah,
Just for your own health, do it in parts, please.
I might.
It's not even like it's not like there's gonna be like a sudden spike in quality that you just happen to miss.
Almost certainly
Can't be
not.
afraid of this fate.
But you never know.
Supposed to be.
Holy shit, that ending, man! That made everything worth it.
Oh, it made everything make
What?
sense.
Yeah, I have to agree. To
Um,
whoever wrote that, I love you. Have my children, please.
At the end of the story, we're never gonna see it because we hate it so much. Is some kind of weird communist manifesto.
At the end of the story, it's actually just
I
Mein
wouldn't-
Kampf.
Oh, communism is
I wouldn't be
inevitable.
surprised
Interesting.
if JC the hyena was
Yeah.
a communism is absolutely the best guys kind of person.
Well, he is like a furry and has several dodgy fetishes, so
I'd
I
Yeah,
expect.
so am I. That
I
doesn't
would
sound
say that's a
communist,
lie, but that's
right?
sadly very true.
I don't got a problem with
Be
that. I got a
furry,
problem with the fact
fine,
that he's a
just don't
shitty
be a
writer.
JC.
Yeah.
He's also very.
Yeah, the stream is still
egotistical.
going. I
That's-
haven't given the
That's
outro
a
yet.
very major character flaw
Hey,
too.
I mean, you tried to, and then we kind of stopped.
Yeah, we're all just having like a wrap-up discussion of this god-awful fucking story that we
And
barely
like-
even
We're
got.
already doing
We've
that.
barely touched it.
It's
Yeah.
still awful.
I'm
We
so
just-
glad you
One
skipped
of
more
the
than I did.
worst things
Oh,
I've ever
God.
read. I don't know how you can make Sonic.exe worse. He did it. Like, congratulations, man.
This story is scary.
I mean,
Not
this
like
does-
it's actually scary, as in reading it is scary. Because you slowly
does
feel your
ex-
sanity slip away.
I got a headache, like a legitimate fucking headache reading this
it
shit.
gives you massive
Yeah,
mind
no.
loss.
I mean, does that
Yeah,
technically
literally.
make this the most
You're reading
successful
the ramblings
prequel
of
of
a
all
serial
time
killer.
because it does instill in you a sense of dread the
Probably
moment you
no.
see how long it
Absolutely.
is.
Absolutely.
It instilled a massive sense of dread in me. My penis, it fucking retracted into my body as soon as I saw it. And
Oh,
it's
goddamn.
Oh, God. Alright, I'm gonna wrap this up. Thank you, everyone in the chat for watching. Thanks to all the people in the future who are gonna see this video and think, oh, wow, the Sonic.exe remake, that'll be a blast to listen to. I'm sorry in advance.
Oh,
No, 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 my
sorry.
channel, Vince.
We're all
Goodbye.
sorry. We
Yes.
apologize
To
for
make it-
everything.
All of us.
Congratulations, you're a fucking psychopath.
Yes.
If you actually sat through all of this, I can only assume it took like over an hour.
This stream has been
Why?
going on for 2
Another
hours.
story, JC.
Yeah, it took like 2 hours.
Jesus.
You think
I feel so sorry for you.
watch this and flag the video?
JC, if you watch this, I hope you get penis cancer. Like I have.
Okay. Well, I've seen Ice Spit on your grave, so I think,
I'll find you and give you penis cancer, JC. I'll fucking do it.
God, I don't like
Just you wait, it's on.
Penis cancer.
It's gonna be like Kilroy, except gay.
It is a fucked up
Oh
mess.
boy.
Oh, it's a fucked up mess.
Okay, goodbye, everyone. Thank you for watching the stream.
See ya, fish.
See you around, everybody.